Ooh, look who's first.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Exciting day today, people. We're going to be doing a full playthrough of Conan Exiles starting today. And we're going to do Barbaric difficulty. I did a challenge run a couple of weeks ago in Barbaric permadeath. And it was just basically like craft the keystone, free the character. Squeakerphone, this is not the time. That's my cat. Hopefully the game isn't deafening you. I did turn it down, but it's like the intro is so ridiculously loud. I apologize. But yes, I did a kind of a challenge run. All the stream VODs are on YouTube. It was like 4 streams. And I basically did no like building, no crafting except for heals. Didn't have any followers, all that palaver. And yes, it was successful. Spoiler alert, in case you want to watch that. But what I didn't do was I didn't fight any bosses. I didn't have to fight. You know me, I have like my kind of like early. My cat's currently going crazy, by the way. If I kind of seem distracted, when does she not at the beginning of the streams? So yeah, but I wanted to do like a full playthrough of the game. I freaking miss this game. I love this game so much. I know a lot of you do as well. It's like our cozy kind of like, you know, home or whatever, as well as Valheim. Valheim is also that for me, which we also have a playthrough of that going at the moment. And I have been covering like a lot of new games, like lots of day ones, first impressions and stuff. But I want to kind of keep like Valheim going, and I want to have a Conan series going concurrently with all of that palaver, just to give myself more work, right? So yeah, it starts today, people. We're going to start from scratch, play all the way through the game. I want to defeat all the bosses, all the dungeons, solo. Well, probably not solo. I mean, we can have friendos if I decide. We'll decide later. I'm not going to give myself any other kind of further challenges except complete the game in Barbaric difficulty, because I think that'll be an interesting kind of like exploration into Barbaric difficulty as well. I mean, I'm thinking about like the Red Mother, fighting the Red Mother in Barbaric difficulty. How much health is she going to have? How hard is she going to hit me? Can I do it? I'm just excited to do that, really, because I've never done that before. So there you go, having tried it in permadeath and whatnot, and kind of, I feel like we nailed down the kind of the way to do that successfully. I just want to play through the whole game. So there you go, people. This is what we're doing today. Let's have our hellos, and I will sort out this freaking cat who's just gone absolutely nuts all of a sudden. I don't know what's wrong with her. And we'll get into it, shall we? Cullen just got first today. Hello, my friend. Oh, before I say anything else, there is a giveaway on Twitch right now. You know how I always used to do giveaways? We're doing a DLC giveaway right now. Squeakerphone, you can't win a DLC. You don't have a computer. Oh dear. So yes, you can win a DLC of your choice for Conan Exiles. I think I have all of them. So whichever one you want, you get to choose, subject to availability, just in case I don't have it, but I think I have all of them. So yeah, all you have to do is !ticket in Twitch chat, or there is a link in Twitch chat to enter, but it is for Twitch only, basically. So if you are on YouTube, pop over, enter the giveaway, and you can watch wherever you like, my friend. Excellent. Yes. Just got first. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. Rex, hello. Greetings to you. Can I pet the cat simultaneously, I wonder? Kevin, hi. Good to see you. Kevin, I'm so sorry that we're super late and that you're working like an absolute beast at the moment. I hope you can enjoy the VOD later. I'm sorry that we're streaming at a time that's not kind of suitable for you today. Zapro, hello. Zapro, I think you managed to successfully enter. I saw your entry on the website. But yeah, the easiest thing to do is just !ticket in Twitch chat, or you can click the link at the top of my Twitch chat, basically. Dave, hello, good to see you. How are you doing, Dave? Yeppers, Snowy, hello, good to see you too. Ken, hi. Nick, greetings to you. Runs with Scissors, evening to you all lovely people. Evening to the rest of you as well. Yes. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, whichever day of the week it is for you. Hello. Hello, my dear. Hello, Rimworld. Hello. Wanted to recommend a game called Ellen. Watch you so often. I know it's not your style, but it's a very deep game. Survival. Call it Auto Battle PoE. Bit like D&D, bit like Ultimate Online, bit like Dungeon Siege, Stardew Valley. The best thing to do if there's something, because I probably won't remember Rimworld, is to put it in the suggestion box in the Discord if you're in the Discord. Or mention it again at some point as well. But I do always want to hear your suggestions, even if it seems like something that I wouldn't necessarily gravitate towards. I love hearing about new games, so thank you for the suggestion. There you go. It's embarrassing for him. What's embarrassing, Cal? What are you talking about? No, you did Valkyris's Angel Choir. You're a bad person. What can I say? Bad person. Hello, Halloran, my dear. How are you? So good to see you. But yeah, put it in the suggestion channel. That's way easier. Yes, because I see it and I go, oh, and then I think I must look that up and I'll never remember, unfortunately. Space Monkey, good to see you. Hello, my friend. Hello, Crow. Hello. Happy to catch my first live stream on the game that got me here. Ah, lovely. You might have watched some hours of YouTubers. Wonderful. Happy to hear that. Solo Barbaric difficulty with only Carty as a helper. Currently, I think the only challenge I'm going to set myself is Barbaric, because I'd like to kind of really explore the game on this difficulty. So maybe we'll have like a Delencia or some Berserkers and stuff like that. I'd like to really do all of the game. Squeakerfin, what are you doing? You've got food in your bowl, you've got water, like you have a very nice place to go poopy. What do you actually want from me? Hey? Squeakerfin, she has problems. The audience demands Barbaric Doombringer. Yes. Now, can we have like a mod where we can make Doombringer like evil looking? That'd be kind of cool. That's the camel that I usually favour because there's a lot of storage space. Hello, Kyria, my dear. So good to see you. Hopefully you can hear me over this racket. I literally turned the music down like so far. Valk isn't here. It's a disgrace. Oh my goodness. I see. Hello, Elram. Hello. See, we can't buy tickets from the site anymore, from the link. Before I remember, the site was telling me how many points I had and I was able to spend as well. So it's one ticket per person. It's just exclamation ticket. And I think you did it, didn't you, Ken? Just one ticket per person now. Just keep it simple. Save the spam in the chat and stuff. We started doing that a while back and I just do that now. Just exclamation ticket, one ticket, and then you're good. Patrick on the YouTubes, hello my friend, how are you doing? Hot minute since I watched the stream. Oh, it's so good to see you. Darth, hello, greetings to you. Egg rolls, greeting. Hi. Hello, Vaughan, hello. You're the first person, one of the first people I watched play this some time ago. Learned how you play for me, thanks. Ah, thank you. I tried the hard mode single player recently. It didn't go well. It's really tough, Inferno, honestly. I'm going to get my butt kicked. We're not going to do permadeath because I want to kind of do all the usual things. I'd like to actually build on this playthrough. Do all the dungeons. So I'm probably going to get wrecked a bit. But hopefully have fun in the process. That's the goal, really. Yeah, just click on that link underneath the... is it Sam? Is that... Okay, I'm not going to call you Uncle. I'd feel weird about that. Much easier from the site rather than chat. Yes, I think you did it. I think you did exclamation ticket and it just did it, Ken. And I think you're so used to like finding out how many tickets you can buy and buying multiples. I'm questioning that, maybe. Where will we build this time? I don't know, Kel. Where should we build? I'd like to know everybody's ideas and feedback. I'd also like to get the companions and things like that as well. For some reason, my YouTube is effed. Most of it's run only at low speeds. Never had problems, but Twitch runs like a charm as usual. Since 2000. That's good to hear. All right. I'm going to shut this door because this silly cat has like kicked the door down. I think she might be settled for the moment. Let me just close the door and we'll get started, shall we? All right. Hello, Gatamalata. Hello, my friend. Conan, yes, indeedy. Yepers. So, was I going to say anything else? I had a weird morning, people. I had to get up early for the gas people because they randomly decided they were going to come around at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I am never awake at 9 o'clock in the morning unless I just haven't fallen asleep yet. So yes, but I have had some rest now and I've got coffee and all that stuff, so fingers crossed. Right, shall we get into it? So, barbaric difficulty. Enemies do significantly more damage and are significantly harder to kill. You gain experience only for your actions, not for just existing in the world, which I like because I feel like we level up too quickly. So this might be kind of cool. Survival is harder, resources are harder to come by. You drop all items on death and must find your body to recover. I already do that anyway. I might change... crafting speed to like super quick, which is what I usually like favor, and I might speed up nighttime just so that it's not dark when I'm streaming because I'm making content about it. We didn't do that for the challenge run, like the permadeath thing, because I wanted everything just super default. I also have my usual kind of mods I don't know if I'm going to use anything that gives me any kind of advantage. I don't really use Better Thralls that much, even though I have it running. You can see the videos on my YouTube channel in the description of this particular live stream. I've got a link to a video about the most popular mods for Conan Exiles, and I've got a link to a video where I talk about the mods that I use, basically. It's still up to date, I haven't changed it. Okay, trying to get all the words out, so excited. Hello RPG, my dear. Hello, how are you? That's it. Best quality of life mods. Yeah, that should be my kind of preferred list. Right, let's do it. Save game already exists. You want to overwrite it? Yes, I do. All right. So I have to make a character. I'm going to try and do it quickly because I do have a preset with improved quality of life. Building a world. I haven't played Conan for a hot minute, honestly, people. Okay. Now I have to do my, like, gacha situation. You can do it immediately. Nope. I have to wait till that says Nord timer. So I'm going to do this a couple of times, and then we're just going to go with whatever we've got. Because I can just click on my presets for Siri.
Just subscribed.
Sorry if I'm giving you, like, some kind of epileptic situation. I apologise. Will be done in a second. It has to, so basically here we go. Oh no, it has to be female. With improved quality of life, I have, oh perfect. I have to start on female lore timer. Otherwise I don't get my usual face. So here we go. Siri, what religion should we go for? Should we go for, now we won't get XP from discovering religions. We learnt that when we did the challenge run. Crow, thank you so much for the 6 months in advance at tier 1. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Welcome in. Why Conan? Is there some new content? Conan Exiles is my game. I have 8,000 hours in Conan Exiles. That should probably tell you all you need to know. We're doing a Barbaric difficulty playthrough. 3 hours later, now that we're done with character creation. Normally, I make my character before I start the stream, but because we're doing Barbaric, I wanted to kind of start on the Barbaric difficulty screen, basically. Hello, Frightener. Game looks familiar. I don't know. This is a completely new game. I don't know what you're talking about. You've hallucinated. Hello, Jester. Hello. Amira Takesu, because they will be a pain to get later on Barbaric. The question is, am I going to even use religion apart from potentially Zath? Always just do Crom to make me go and discover. Yeah, me too, usually. Yeah. Should we just go Crom? Because I like Crom, and that's the only way to learn Crom. I must choose Stoic on the voice. If I don't, you end up with a Screamer.
Cut me down.
So there you go.
Please.
We're not gonna change any of these. I'm just gonna do a very quick speed run of crafting my character because I have a preset which I'm just gonna use. Let's go here. Gotta find my hairstyle. These are Barbarian Barber hairstyles. Did I have it then? Wait. Where is she? Now, we used to have numbers here. I don't know why you don't get numbers anymore since an update. It was like 137. There's so many beautiful hairstyles, aren't they? But we do have a giveaway on Twitch. 1 ticket per person. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. Where is it? I could just choose any and then we'll just click the preset in game, but I want the kind of thingy to have the right hair. Okay, I'm just going to go through. If you see Siri's hair, shout out. It's really hard to do this. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. I'm nearly there. Oh, this is so exciting. Apologize. Wow, I thought this was going to be a challenge like Barbaric difficulty, and here we have the challenge of finding our preferred hairstyle. Where is it? That's not it. Oh, the focus is unreal here, people. There it is. Beautiful. Hair has been chosen. Excellent. Let me choose the hair colour, which is this like dirty blonde colour, which looks like nothing here, but I quite like it. Then I do like a straight eyebrow situation. And we'll go with a brownish eyebrow colour. And I do this situation. Standard eyeballs. 1 so that the colour shows up. There we go. these eyeballs. All right, that's the hard part done, I think. And I'm just going to choose the preset anyway. So I change the ear size and the angle, and I don't do anything with these things. Blah, 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 blah. Don't do anything with these things. Okay. I'm going to go... I like to make it, like, super tall, honestly. I don't like to make her muscly. I don't know why. Slight shortening of belly length, just to make the legs look longer by comparison. And then lower body, thighs, hips, hip depth, which makes this bit wider. I just love this mod. I realise there are more mods, kind of other mods that tweak like the way bodies look. And I do get asked about changing them on our server, by the way, and I know I seem like a pain in the arse because I'm like, no, I don't want to change them. The reason is because when you play on our servers, which, by the way, if you want to join our Exiled Land server or a Sipta server, you can just do so by going to the Conan channel in our Discord, which is linked everywhere. It's free to join. There's no paywall or anything. I just want it so that that is a curated list of mods that I personally really, really like. That's my goal with that. And I do get asked about, oh, could you change this? Could you change that? And I've been really stuck to my guns, having found a list of mods that I feel like gives you the perfect Conan experience without changing too much. It feels like we're having a similar experience. So that's why it's like that, basically. I think we're like fine here, honestly. All right, lower body, blah, blah, blah. And then I do this, and then like back a bit because you know what I mean? Too much is too much. And I think we are good. There's so many more things you can change. I just never do. Partly because I have to start the game at some point. I think we are good. I don't know if I'm... Oh, right, that's that one. I think this is usually the colour that I go for. Excellent. So, Ciri Nordheimer, she's a Crom person because she's she hates herself. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Okay, we can always load a save as well. Are we ready for this? Oh, true challenge for every game, even without mods. Yes, no worries. Wouldn't be the first stream we spent an entire stream in character creation. Yeah. Heard a train. It was hype train. Hello, thank you for the hype train, friendos. We'd seen the character creator with the modesty intact. Yes, mask is nice too. Ended up with a character in a dancer preset. Can't deny I went mod route and entered there. Yeah, I honestly love the character presets. You can save the way your character looks. So if you find a dancer that's super hot and you'd like, I want to start a new playthrough, I want to save that. You can save that with improved quality of life mod. It's so nice. I went from never finishing the game all the way to having done it 5 or 6 times over the last few weeks, speedrunning all 3 difficulties. Nice, super fun. Okay, should we do it, people? Okay, done. I always let this play.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the Exiled Lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Thirsty, dead woman. Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized women are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead woman. This land does not love men. You are marked. You cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live. Love. Burn with life. Slay and survive. We will meet again, dead woman.
Hey, I love that so much. I know I always laugh at the live, laugh, love situation. It's kind of funny, isn't it? So first of all, I'm going to just fix my fashionist, just because I want to hide any additional situations here. I don't have my better thralls and stuff showing. Interesting. Oh, I missed punching and kicking people. So can I load a preset? So is she like, her thighs are slightly bigger now, otherwise she's basically the same. Wait, are the boobs bigger now? I think maybe? Oh, this is a difficult choice. You see, all these are all the presets that I have from like people. I think we're just going to stick with this character. She looks fine. Okay. So, yeah, barbaric difficulty. Let's listen to... Oh, Jesus, there's a moth in here. Would you get away from me, you freak? What is going on? He just flew at me aggressively. Yeah, so I want to complete the game in barbaric difficulty. Let's get some of these bits and bobs. I want to do the dungeons. I want to do all the bosses, that kind of thing. We probably will use thralls just because we didn't do that in the challenge run, like permadeath barbaric thing that I did, which was basically just about completing the game. Make sure that all my settings are working. So I'm going to click on this lawstone. I always click on this lawstone. We're going to gather some bits and bobs while this guy yells at us.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
I don't remember this guy sticking around. Can I kick you? What are you doing eating this body? Doesn't he normally leave? Anyway, where's my flasky situation? So there you go. So we got to free our character from the exiled lands by removing the bracelet on our wrist. The bracelet is there, and it controls us. And basically, outside the map, there is a green fence which we cannot pass. The goal is to basically level up, make yourself super powerful, dominate the lands and stuff like that, and eventually free your character from the exiled lands. Most people never do that. Let's get ourselves a water skin. There's a note here. I'm not going to read it. I just like to read the first tablet thingy. There are journey steps we could cover for XP. I don't think we won't get XP from it. We get XP from actions in the game, harvesting, unfriending enemies, but not just existing, basically. So I'm getting XP now from harvesting this stuff, but I will level quite slowly. The best way to level up quickly, if you want to know, is really to unfriend monkeys, especially grey apes in the jungle. That really was the best thing that we did on our barbaric permadeath kind of challenge run that I just did like 4 streams on, basically. But I didn't do all the things. I just wanted to craft the keystone to free my character. So that's what this is going to be about, is finishing the game, doing all the things. And just getting back into it, really, because I haven't played for a bit. Oh, Oh, attack Mafia. Follow the road, any road. Barbaric, good luck. Thank you, lovely. Hello, Achihio. Like the voice acting when you pick up the note in the beginning where the guy talks about his daughter. I agree with you. I do like it, but it means I can't chat for a bit. I do like it too. I think it's lovely. Yep. Cursed sandstorm, whatever he says. All right. Shall we follow the journey steps, people? So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to settings. What is it on? Gameplay, friendos? Oh, journey. Show journey steps. There you go. So usually I do quite a lot of like yapping about what to do, when to do it, and how to do it in a kind of tutorial kind of way. We'll do a mixture of that and just like challenging myself, because this is obviously not the way I usually play the game. I do have a bunch of content on my YouTube channel about kind of how to do all the things pretty much. You want to play along with those as well in like a normal difficulty, and you can maybe compare the difficulty of this. Right, so eat and drink. Let's eat a bug. I guess it wants us to eat like a proper food, so let's eat roasted haunch. Let's drink some water, and then we need to gather plant fibre. We've already been doing that because we're professionals here. But there should be some more plant fibre further up, right? Let's do these because they're just good things to do. Get me kind of like situated. Now, the question is, where shall we live, people? Do you have any requests? I have like built and lived in most places on the map in this game. We're going to spend some attributes in... Should we wait till we have the journey? No, I'm going to spend some points in expertise to start with, because that'll help us with carry weight. And then knowledge steps. We'll wait till we get a journey request for that, basically. I want to pick up sticks, stones, plant fibre, and whatnot. Here we go. Plant fibre over here. Have you guys been playing the game recently, or are you having like a bit of a break? You waiting for some new content? Interested to know. Hello, Lumitor. Hello. This requires a fresh cup of tea because it's about as cozy as fudge. Yeah, I got a very strong coffee in front of me, I have to say. I like the jungle, yeah. The only thing about the jungle is I feel like my frames are never as good in the jungle because there's so much rain and stuff like that. But we got jungle, new brother for the win. Does this mean you failed your Pimdath run? Well, you'll have to see that, won't you? No, I didn't. I did it successfully, Shinrin. I did it successfully. Poor bug, yes, poor bug. We must trample upon and eat all the bugs, definitely. Eat them all. I always do the first journey step for whatever reason, but all of them. I do think the first journey steps are really handy for the materials you get. You get like lasting feast. You get some kind of like you get a pack of like wood and whatever else in there. The planes, yeah, building the planes. Watch out for the skeeters. Yeah, gave up on it. Willing to be swayed. So I will mention every now and again we do have a giveaway on Twitch. Currently, !ticket in Twitch chat, just one ticket per person, super quick and easy, and you can win any of the DLCs for the game as long as I have it. I think I have all of them, so whichever DLCs you don't have, there you go. Okay, so let's craft and wear clothing. We've got a bunch of this stuff. So let's do hands, legs, chest, and feet. Gotta get my mic in the right place. There we go. All right. And then we want to spend attribute points. So we have an attribute point. I'm just going to spend some in expertise initially. And then we're supposed to search for more survivors. Where am I right now? There's a dude here. I think eventually, doesn't it just automatically do that one? Because we do have a survivor here.
Just subscribed for 45 months.
Happy
45. 45 months for the good old barbaric age after 45 decades after year zero where Anna's character Dodge rolled its way into society.
Lovely. Thank you for that, Reebok. Thank you so much for the 45 months. That's insane. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate all the support. Went for the place the fortress was. Kind of hard to start, but I was on for low difficulty because it was my first run. Yeah, it is, yes, unfortunately only Steam DLCs. Sorry about that, Danny. I never get the console ones. Should we, as you say, just approach the dead dude? Not sure about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Oh, gather stones. I think it did it. I think it just did it. Right, gather stones. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. And gather branches. So we can move up to move out of this area now and get some branches. Honestly, I love this game so much. It just doesn't ever stop being a delight for me to play this game, even in, you know, the dark times when we had some combat issues and whatnot. And even when there's not really much in the way of new content currently. Hopefully that will change in the future, fingers crossed. But, you know, I still love the game. If I didn't stream, if I stopped streaming tomorrow, I would go back to just playing PvE full-time on a server. And just kind of like yapping to like new people and stuff and saying, oh, did you know that you could get these fragments of power from this place and blah, blah, blah. You know, which is what I always used to do. This is like my home, this game. We're very special about it. All right, so let's toggle this to none. I have so many different bits and bobs from like DLCs, from Battle Pass stuff, from the Bazaar, that kind of thing. So I just like to click this on none so it's a lot easier to see the wood for the trees. What does it want me to make? A stone pick. I'm going to make a... Can I make a hatchet first? I don't think it asked me to do that. And then I'm going to make a pick. The hatchet will help me to get the twigs that I need. Right. Harvest stone with your pick. So I'm probably going to do my favourite of daggers initially. That's like my preferred thing. Honestly, whenever I do these kinds of challenge things and play slightly outside my comfort zone, I learn stuff that I didn't know, which makes the game feel kind of fresh again for me. I feel like we really learnt a lot from that Barbaric permadeath run. No crafting, no thralls, like no joy, no sunlight, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Right, here's some stone. I did enjoy it very much, in spite of my joking. Okay, now we can craft a stone weapon. Excuse me, coffee is irritating my throat. Could you show us in the bazaar? Of course I can, my dear. Here's what's in the bazaar. The Argosian astronomer's accessories. So we've got this table, we've got an inkwell, some sundial situation, stargazing emote, star charts, and these. I mean, they're always beautiful, aren't they? Oh, okay, so they did announce a while back that they were doing bundles of battle pass items, didn't they? Some of these things, were these in the battle pass? I don't think they were. Weren't they post battle pass? Chronicle of War, so Age of War Chapter 4. Okay, varied assortment originally available via battle pass. Okay, so yeah, so this is what was in the battle pass for Chapter 4. So they have been putting these out periodically, so you can kind of, you know, get the things you missed. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee. Sorry, friendos. So here we have one of the bar skins that you can get. So you can have a tavern. If you have a barkeeper behind this, then friendos will turn up and just sit at your bar, and you can hire them for gold coins, which is a wonderful feature of the game. It kind of brings the world to life a bit. We've got a card table, and we've got a giant fish. So you can see that some of these things I have. If I own it, it's because it was given to me by Funcom at this stage. So big thanks to them. All thoughts of my own. You know, I will always tell you how I really feel about stuff. Pyramid set. I use this in my Age of War Chapter 2 playthrough, I think. So if you want to see my pyramid. And a lot of... that world still exists, by the way, on a server that I use for, like, videos and things. So you can actually see that pyramid if you want to. But I do really like it. A reskin of the basic armorer's bench. I don't really know how useful these are, apart from at the very beginning of the game, because you're going to be upgrading your bench. We got some displays of your clan emblem. If you know what a clan emblem is, you can make those in games. Then we've got sorcerer's closet. We've got some clothing for sorcery and things like that. Very decorative. I don't know how much I ever really use these things, really. Even though they look cool, I think they're nice. If you wanted to have like a temple or something, these would be kind of cool for decorating your friendos. I do like this. There we go. Then we've got a raiment set armor. I can't tell you right now how much they cost because I already own them. And then there's a war paint here. A boar war paint. There you go. All right. There we go, friendos. Thanks for watching. After many restarts, I graduated from bog standard medium armor to Stygian commander with weight reduction mods. Still feel agile, but higher armor and some extra health and stamina. Yes, that helps. Battle pass rewards, that's it, yes. And I've got a giveaway running. It's free to enter. Type ticket to enter and get your chance to win a DLC of your choice. That's it, yes. Thank you, Kel. Solo play it in PvP server, it's extremely useful. I don't know if that particular skin of that bench makes a difference. Yeah, that's fair. Some of them are definitely useful. Agility usually, sunt. Build your base south of the den at the Oasis. Hello, Deathnicity. South of the den. Do you know what? I am tempted to build at the Oasis next to the den, because on my first playthrough, so not my first playthrough of the game, but my first playthrough when 3.0 came out, when they first started bringing out ages and stuff like that. Oh, let me have a drink. I built there, and I built like a palace with like a bath situation, like a pool and whatnot. So I would quite like that Deathnicity. It's quite central. Here's the Oasis. I quite like that, actually. Maybe we'll build there. Any other suggestions, friendos? That is on my base locations video. I have so many guides on YouTube for the game if you're looking for places to build. Okay. Now I can craft a stone weapon because I've been chit-chattering. So let's learn weapons. Let's learn skirmisher by clicking F. And then we can craft stone daggers. We're going to make 2 of these. It'll automatically craft some twine for us from our inventory. It'll cue it. Oh, the music. Can I, there we go. I turned it down at the beginning. This music is one of the things that brings me back to this game and has done for years. Did ages ago. It's been ages. It has been ages, Fire. Any games I spend several thousand hours in, sadly, are any Blizzard games, but Conan kind of catches me, even though if I go for some detours for achievements on other games. Yeah, I play a lot of games, honestly. I always come back to this. Yogg will have your soul. Yeah. Hello, El Dente. Hello, people joining us. Crevice is fun. Oasis is nice, beautiful place to set. Brimstone. Yeah, I like it. I like the Oasis. Yes, indeed. I know of a good place to build. It's over there. Thank you for that, Revolt. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oasis is always one of their favourite locations. Let's do it, people. Unless someone has like a better idea. Right, let's head to the water. I feel like following the initial journey steps just keeps my focus a little bit at the beginning, you know, of the new playthrough. So we're going to place a bedroll at the shoreline in this lovely little spot. You can spawn in a bunch of different places all along here. So if we spawn in, it doesn't look like you're in the same place. That's because there's spawn locations all along here. You actually get XP for discovering these locations as well. I won't get XP for discovering locations because this is barbaric difficulty. Right, so we want to craft a bedroll. So I need some twine and I need some sticks. Sticks. So let's use our hatchet to get some sticks from a tree. I'll get wood and branches. Everything automatically goes into your inventory, which I freaking love, honestly. Mess, though. Real talk, one of my favourite spots to build is under that big iron bridge just southwest of Veneer town and some wall spawn. Yeah, that's lovely. I really like that. Especially for like later on. I do like the north. I don't mind the rain, especially since they made it so that it doesn't rain inside your house. Don't think you can beat this music, people. Right, let's spend up to a perk. So now we've got Survivalist. Tools lose their durability half as quickly and hunger and thirst deplete 33% slower. So we can craft a bedroll here. I need a bit of plant fibre because I used it to turn it into twine. Let's get a bit more plant fibre. If you're starting fresh in the game, if you've never played it before, Noob River is really affectionately called that because it's just the perfect place for new people. You spawn down here, you can kind of live along this river. There's an abundant amount of trees, rocks, and plant fibre. And because you don't have a sickle to harvest the plant fibre initially, and you have kind of tools that don't do very much, you really just need like a lot of trees to hit. You get more wood from a tree the higher level your axe, basically. And also if you change harvesting rates and stuff like that. You can see I'm on like basic harvesting right now. I might change a couple of things. Like I might make crafting super quick. I might not though, because I do like starting to craft some aloe potions before I get into a big scuffle. And then they continue to... You can eat these, by the way. Delicious bugs on the ground, extra protein. Yes, I do like to start crafting, like, say, 20 aloe potions, like weak aloe potions in my inventory before I get into, like, a big fight. And then they just continuously refill my hotbar. And if I increase crafting speed to, like, max speed, then they craft so quickly I can't do that, basically. So there you go. I have to just kind of have them in my inventory. Right, what am I doing? Bedroll, let's do it. Now, I can do different bedrolls. I don't know if it will actually fulfill the journey quest. But either way, this one just needs plant fibre and sticks. There we go. It's a good idea to craft a few of these. But we're going to use hide for the next ones, I think. Every time you place a bedroll, it deletes your previous bedroll. And this is one of your 2 options for spawning in the game. If you build a bed, you can have a bed and a bedroll. The bed will persist. You can have, like, multiple beds around the map. Each time you click on a bed, it'll replace the previous bed. But the bed will exist, if that makes any sense. There you go. Right. Too much yapping. Let's slay an enemy. So if you want to kind of fulfill the slay an enemy task or journey step as easily as possible, oh, Valkyries, my dear, then you can unfriend one of the bebes if you can see a bebe. There will be one. We saw one back there, but if you unfriend a bebe, you'll get the journey step pretty easily. Obviously, he's like neutral. He's not going to attack me until I attack him. We're near Hadamond's thingy, aren't we? Should we unfriend one of these guys? Okay, first hit. Gotta get used to fighting again. There you go, bleed very powerful. We can harvest him. We could make a cleaver to get the most amount of meat out of an enemy. Skinning knife to get the most amount of hides. Hatchet is a good all-rounder. Pick, you usually get the most bones from enemies, generally speaking. So let's craft some rough wraps. I'm going to want to make sure that I have, say, 6 rough wraps in my inventory, kind of at all times, especially at the beginning of the game, because if there's a sandstorm, then I can wrap through it. So that's my preferred thing to do. But we're going to be making some weak aloe as soon as we find some aloe leaves. So let's heal ourselves. It wants us to harvest meat from a corpse. Let's just unfriend this guy as well. You're going to use stone daggers. You need a couple of them in your inventory because they don't have the best durability. I'm going to try and conserve my stamina because they did make it so that you use more stamina for dodging, and I don't have any points in grit yet, so just kind of moving and keeping my body away from them is a good idea. So can I make a cleaver? Let's do that. We can eat the tasty steaks for dinner. Never too much yapping. Thank you so much, Lothar. That's so sweet of you, honestly. I'd say my base must have a leaking roof, really. I heard there's a Conan update coming. Did you? Where did you hear that? What did you hear? What objectives? So barbaric difficulty. I want to complete the whole game. So I'd like to defeat all the bosses, do all the dungeons, because I didn't do that on my barbaric permadeath thing, because in that one all we did was try to craft the keystone to free our character. We didn't build anything, we didn't have any followers or anything like that. So I really want to kind of like play through a barbaric difficulty and kind of see how it is, really. We could get some more water at the shoreline. There you go, it wants us to do that as well. In that cave, let me learn. I just want to show you what's in that cave. Torch. So if you go to the survival tab, click on torch. It's better to make this torch because it lasts for like 20 minutes. This one lasts for a very short amount of time. This is cheap to make. I'm going to make sure I have a couple of torches on me. But I'll show you this cave because it's kind of cool. Let's get our hotbar sorted. So I want my weapons here. I want my heals at the end here. Okay, Okay, so I do want a torch because it's going to be a bit dark in here and I want to show you it. It's quite a good cave for getting loot. Now, I don't have a lot of stamina because I haven't put any points into it. I'm going to try to just avoid everybody here. These are just crystals you can harvest. I'm just going to run past all these disgusting creatures. Oh, God. There we go. Roll past him. Manage our stamina. Into the water. You can dive down there if you want, or you can go above here. You can just hold spacebar to rise out of the water. Do-do-do-do-do. Over there is, what is it? Valis the... What is your name? Valis the Loyal. That's it. Now, you can fight him. If you're going to fight him, I would put down a bedroll really close by. Because he's probably going to kill you. He might not kill you, but he might kill you. You can kill him with daggers if you want to. But he can drop his armor, which is the Silent Legion armor. Which I will show you very sneakily. See that? It's very pretty. I'm leaving! I'm just not in the mood to fight you yet, sir. Got a bit of glowing goop. Okay, this glowing goop you can use to make glowing goop torches from... And you get the recipe for those in the Dregs dungeon, which we'll do at a later date. So glowing goop is handy if you need it. If you can get it. Okay, let's go. Oh, God. Don't hit me! Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we'll just get our stamina back while we can. And just run out of here. So I can unfriend all these people just to get XP. So the float damage numbers that I have on my screen here are because of Hozav's UI mod. It shows me the damage numbers and it also shows me how much XP I get from each enemy. And I got to unfriend people to get XP and, you know, harvest and stuff like that. Because we won't get it passively. There you go. Now we can get some tasty meat from them as well. Ah, back to the relaxing river sounds. Actually skipped all the other game stuff to get to a nice flat area to build and be able to farm 2 enemy camps. But yeah, looking back on my difficulty was a bad idea. I mean, it was an experience, I'm sure, you know. So we won't have passive regen unless we put 1 perk in vitality. We can also eat to get sated buff. There you go. You can see that I am healing a little bit. Obviously, I can heal using my wraps, but we are going to want to move towards having the first perk in vitality. I might actually do that next because I feel like it's going to help us. Oh, sorry, sir. So I'm not dead yet. The green ones of these guys are neutral. The red ones will attack on sight. That is something I never noticed for a really long time, and then a friend of mine mentioned that, and I was like, oh, you're right. Just never knew that before. Never paid attention. There we go. Got to get as much XP as we can. I like that we got to work a bit harder for XP, because you do really level up so fast in this game, certainly early on. Hello, Richard. Hello. Evening Exiles. Hello, my friend. Didn't know you could find goop in there. Yeah, better to use a sickle. For anybody who doesn't know. So, right, let's refill our water skin. If you want to know how to do the jump that I'm doing, the kind of dive roll, you basically just have to jump and hit crouch. I find it a lot easier to be moving forwards. I actually thought you had to be pressing W or moving forwards to do it, but I have managed to do it a couple of times. I think maybe if I'm just already... I don't know. I've definitely done it without pressing W. I'm sure of it. There you go. So let's refill our water skins. We can just have our reticle over the water and just right click on these. There we go. And I can also just click E on the water to drink. The water is perfectly safe to drink. So let's unlock primitive cook knowledge. So we're going to do a couple of early journey steps. We might do it here because it's so pretty. So primitive cook knowledge. Wait, I could just do it on the home thingy. There we go. A little fire. Let's craft a campfire. It's going to enable me to cook stuff. This was the only crafting I was allowed to do in my permadeath barbaric run. So I'm looking forward to crafting like really good gear and stuff on this one. All the armor that we wore on the permadeath barbaric thing, all of it was looted basically. The only thing I crafted was heals, and then I cooked food in a campfire basically. All right. But I haven't built in this game for ages. I really want to build like a nice kind of palace or something kind of cool. These are part of a quest, these Eyes of Innocence. I can't use them for anything right now, so I'm going to drop them. If you see something else like this, if it says Eye of Set, you can eat it, and it'll give you the Set religion, basically. We learnt one religion at the beginning, which was Crom, which gives us no benefits whatsoever. And what was I going to say? But yeah, we'll need to go around and find trainers to teach us about all the other things. Shall I do crafting speed, friendos? I'm going to make just a stack of food and then we're going to run. Let's do some fighting. Let me mark this. Oh yeah, while it's doing that, let's do our journey steps while that cooks. That's perfect. So eat a cooked meal. Shredded roast. There you go. Unlock apprentice mason knowledge.
Jan
There we go.
_ just subscribed with Prime.
Jan, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you for using your Prime here. Thank you, thank you. It never gets old, this game. I agree with you, Richard. I fully agree with you. Adventure Forward still holds, yeah. You'll get an early follow if you want it. Shaman's Rise, then you'll climb to the village above, shoot the jailer, maybe the bearer if possible, bear up a pack and get a low end draw. Absolutely, you could. Absolutely. I think the biggest concentration of glowing goop is found near the secret underwater entrance to the Black Keep. Kind of a fun chance to dive the icy waters. If you want to, absolutely. Definitely the dregs is my favourite place to get it. You can get it from like the pools near the savannah as well. Okay, so let's use our hatchet to cut down a tree. I don't want to miss this, so if I want to, I can mark this. Although it's directly above Hanneman's. So I'm going to do a little symbol. Let's do that one. Oh, I have a little fire thing there. I can repair stuff just in my inventory as long as I've got the ingredients in there. But be careful because certain recipes, certain things that you repair, if you use a repair kit, you will lose durability on them. Okay, let's make a construction hammer. This will enable us to build. Okay, build a foundation. It immediately picks the item for you that you need, or you can press F and then you can see all of your menus for it. They improved this a few years ago and it's really handy. So we've got sandstone here, which is tier 1 building stuff, which is the lowest HP of any like building things. Stone brick is tier 2. Obviously I haven't learned any recipes. These are just kind of special things from DLCs. I can learn those in my feats menu. Reinforced stone, which is tier 3. And then we've got DLC stuff and stuff from the bazaar, which is usually tier 3. So this is tier 3. So are these things. This is tier 1. This comes with a sip to DLC. Lost Dungeons tier 3. These are all tier 3. This is tier 2, is it? Question mark. I think it's tier 1 because it's wood and stone. You'll see the tier 2 stuff is made with. Okay, this is tier 3 actually. Stone brick. Oh, there you go. This is tier 2. There you go. You see the ingredients. Reinforced stone uses hardened brick, shape wood, and steel reinforcements. These are tier 3. I think that's it. Everything else is tier 3 now. Right. Build a foundation. So I can press shift and use my mouse wheel to kind of raise and lower it. It should get rid of grass. I lower this. Yeah, it should clear the grass. If it doesn't, it's just being buggy. I can press right click to go between craft and delete. I just toggle right click, and then left click will delete it basically. Okay, so we've done a floor piece. I'm just going to do like 4 pieces here, and we can go F to select walls, and then we'll do just what it asks us to because it's going to tell us to do pick block. We'll do a door, and use the pick. Wait, I did it the wrong way around, didn't I? So middle mouse to pick a block. There you go. That's what we want. Outer face on the outside. Then F to build a ceiling, which is that one. We need some more stone. Let's get some more. Shall I make the night like go super quick, people? What do you think? I'm tempted to keep crafting on default because I can use that to my advantage with healing. AZ 900. Oh, morning, just sat and passed my Azure exam. Almost to the next one, which will mean I have to study for that and have less time for things that matter, like playing video games and watching people. I don't know what an AZ 900 is, but I'm good luck with it and hope it's good. Haven't played in some time and I'm in oh yes, that's good stuff mode. Nice. Hello, Will. Thought I'd seen something could be wrong about an update for Conan Exiles. I'd be interested to know what you've heard and where you've seen it. If you do, let me know. We're like waiting on tenterhooks here, aren't we, people? Okay. So I do have a bit of an aura of light around me. Was this, I think, in Age of War? One of the Age of War chapters, they changed it so that you have a bit of an aura of light. You see it like moving light around me. Because before that, it was very difficult to see anything at night time. Otherwise, I can just use my torch if I want to. Right, let's build a ceiling. Okay. Build a door. So I need to do that in my inventory. And I need to learn it. Am I right? Door, 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 door. Do I not have it already from my construction thingy? Oh, I just need to learn these pieces. Here we go. So stairs, roof, fence maker. Where's the door, people? What am I missing? Till I'm rusty. Was it just there? Oh, here it is. I've got it now anyway. There's a simple door. I thought I had to craft it. Unlock box maker knowledge. Okay. So we're going back to our knowledge thingies. Box maker is here. And then we'll place a box. Decorations storage box. So I need a bunch of wood and some twine. Let's make some twine. We'll harvest a bit of wood. I've got harvesting on like default settings. I'm probably going to keep it on default. But I do think if you're kind of setting up your own game, for me, increasing crafting speed I really, really like. And making night a bit quicker I like. But, you know, you do you, boo-boo. You can't skip the nights in this game. And what else? I feel like I was going to tell you something else, but it's gone now. Oh yeah, harvest yield I like to do kind of 2 times. That gives you kind of the satisfaction of progressing through harvesting tools a bit. I mean, if you want the fully authentic experience, then craft all the tools yourself, don't loot them, and keep harvesting at like 1.0, I guess, or 1 times. Okay, so let's make a box. Decorations, storage, there we go. The first box you make is like kind of crap. You can see how much space you have. It's not as bad as some games. Store something. So I can do give all. If I click that twice, I can take it all again. Unlock bed shaper knowledge. You can see I'm only building really kind of the bare minimum here. Beds. Oh, I got to unlock it. Bed shaper. Bed. So I can do a search. Friendos on console, can you do searches these days? I don't think we could do searches back in the day. So place a bed. So then I've got bedroom, bed. So I need some hide and I need some twine. So we're going to make a skinning knife to get the most amount of hide from an enemy. I'm going to click to repair these. And it'll use the branch stone twine from my inventory. Repair this as well. There we go. And then let's do some slaying, friendos. Is it? I ran out of twine. Okay, so let's get some more plant fibre. well, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep nighttime on default, you know. It might feel a bit more interesting, perhaps. I don't know, people. For now, I'll keep nighttime on, like, standard. And for now, I'll keep crafting on standard, I think. Slaying friendos, yes. PlayStation you can, but it's annoying to type something in my... Yeah, I can't remember. I feel like, because I started on PlayStation, like 5,000 more of my hours in this game were on PlayStation. But I don't think we used to be able to, like, search for stuff in the crafting menu and whatnot. Okay, can I repair you? I'm going to craft a bit of twine here. And then we'll slay an enemy. If you start repairing something and then you click on something to repair, it'll kind of move on to the next thing. Alright, you look like a great candidate. You'd like to moonwalk, apparently. If you find that you're using too much stamina, you can put points into grit in your attributes. And also points in expertise will help. But if you want to react quicker to dodge, like when you dodge, points in agility is where to go for that. Right, now we've got passive health regen with this vitality situation. So I'm going to use my skinning knife on this guy. Classic unfriending, absolutely. That's it. The worst thing you can do on the internet is unfriend somebody. It did pass quite quick. It was quite quick anyway, wasn't it, Sam? Yeah. Sure you could do a search on console, but I have not played since Age of Sorcery. I'm sorry for that. I know it is helpful. I think that you used to not be able to, but now you can. But I don't know if anybody's been playing a long time on console who can confirm that. Okay, let's place a bed. Oh, I need twine. Did I harvest him? This is a problem with yapping so much. Did I get... Oh, I got some hide, but I need more of it. Okay. Yes, more hide. Okay. We can skin this kind fellow. If this is an exploding imp, he'll give us a volatile gland. Yeah. Those are handy. Keep hold of those. You can make... what do you call them? Demon fire orbs with those. I'm only going to spend knowledge points when I have to. So if there's something I need to craft... this guy will explode. Oh no, this is just a regular one. If they look a bit red and they're exploding imps, you got to be careful. They'll do a bit of damage to you. Okay, may as well just keep going and get a bit more hide. I probably will keep a stack of hide on me because then I can use that to craft bedrolls. And I'm going to want a bunch of bedrolls. I really do try to avoid rolling these days, which is a shame. But later on in the game, we'll have loads of points in agility, a bunch of points in grit, and so we'll be able to do a bit more dodging dynamically, which will be really fun. Plus, this kind of like, this will be quicker with the more points in agility. Oh, I keep forgetting that guy's alive. Can we, like, third party him? Oh, he just spawned in front of me. Did you just spawn in? In single player, the spawns are different than servers. Be aware of that if you're new to the game. On single player, if you just run away and come back again, then generally speaking, things will reset. Which can be difficult when you're trying to get your death loot back if you have drop items on death selected. But on a server, generally speaking, it's about 15 minutes for respawns for most things. Right, let's go place a bed. If I should have, yeah, plenty of hide now. Always have an active bread roll. Yeah, definitely. And some butter. Absolutely. Makes a big difference. Also annoying when I'm bad at spelling and trying to find those certain items in the game. Most of the names is odd words. Yeah, that's true. That's true. One day I was beaten up by a big busty woman in an elevator. Evidently I was staring at her boobs when she asked, would you please press 1? So I did. I don't remember anything after that. To the corner, please. That's a terrible joke. Thank you very much. No cookies. Thank you. Hello, Pure. How are you? Have you had a chance to try new Elysium content drop for Icarus? It's insanely good. I haven't. No. I haven't. I would like to check out Icarus again at some point. It's on my list. I'd like to extend the hours of dawn and twilight as the game looks better at times. Yeah, that sounds nice. Finally found the black the black jeep the other day. You found a black jeep. Do you mean sheep? Oh, you're talking about a game, another game. Okay, let's place a bed. Beautiful. Just put it any which way we want. And then press 6 to unequip, and then we can bind our bed. Okay, I'm lying on my bed. Automatically bound. Beautiful. Let's unlock Torchbearer. So we're still on Homesteader. So you can see as I move through these journeys, I press J to get to this. I can claim my rewards here. So I've got my supply materials. You can claim them at any time, but just don't open them until you need them. Certainly this one, because it's going to weigh a lot. The little package only weighs 5 units, kilos, pounds, who knows. But if you open it, it'll weigh more. This one, if you open it up, doesn't really add much to your weight. And it gives you a lasting feast, which gives you 45 carry capacity. And it doesn't expire for like 5.5 hours. So as soon as you eat that, you'll get a lot more carry capacity, which is quite handy, especially when you're looting and stuff in the game. So I'm going to save that till I need it. So do I want to do more journeys? This one is definitely worth doing because the reinforced wooden box gives you more storage space. Are we going to do it though? We may as well, I suppose, while we're here. What do we got to do? Furniture maker, artisan table, table and chair. Nah. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to delete all this stuff here, get my mats back. I'm going to claim my food from here, which has finished cooking. Unfortunately, stopped cooking because I ran out of fuel, which is super annoying. So let's take all, see what we can get. Okay, we're fine for carrying stuff, and let's pick it up. So it's ours again. Now, we did place a bedroll, and we have that marker here. Oh, this is the little guy I was talking about. So if you want to slay an enemy, the easiest way at the very beginning of the game, just one little jab with your knives does that. And he's fine. He's just sleeping. He's fine. He'll be all right. So we'll continue to replace these bedrolls as we move around the map. Okay. So I think at this point I'm going to get rid of the journeys from my screen. So they're not cluttering my screen up. There we go. Now that I've got the things that I wanted. If you're playing on normal difficulty, you will get a bunch of XP for doing those. So it's a good idea. There you go. You do have a breath timer underwater, like a lot of games. When you're in the water, you won't be using stamina or anything. You'll never drown. So it can be quite a safe place to kind of exist if you need to AFK. The only thing is if there's a sandstorm, you will take damage whilst in the water, and you might come back to a dead body. There you go. Extended Twilight mod would be dope. Love the peach times. Yeah. You can tweak Twilight hours. Can you? Archery journey step is worth it in my opinion if you want 50 easy iron arrows earlier on. Yeah, that's a really good tip, to be honest. Hello, Grox. Hello. How long have you been playing Conan Exiles? Have you played on the Savage Worlds map? If so, what did you think of it? I've been playing this game. I've got 8,000 hours in the game, and I've been playing it since it came out. Do we try fighting him? Since it was free on PlayStation. Okay, it would help if I got my daggers out. If I get into trouble, I can just go into the water. Nothing should follow me in the water. And I should lose aggro. That was weird. I kind of fell down then, didn't I? I've re-aggroed him. Yes, I started playing when it was free on PlayStation for the month, basically. So whatever year that was. Many years now. I haven't played Savage Worlds map. It's on my list. I just haven't got around to it, really. 8K is crazy, but the game is that good. 8K is crazy. There's definitely, yes, unequivocally, it is crazy. But I kind of no-lifed this game for a couple of years, really. Before I started being a streamer or anything. So I want to kind of see if I can successfully unfriend you. Because it isn't permadeath. So if you see anybody with like blue eyes like that, they are the demon versions of creatures. So you'll see shalebacks, you'll see crocodiles, what else, people? Cats, stuff like that. Hyenas. They do more damage, they have more HP, they're more scary. But if you harvest them, you can get demon blood from them. and a bunch of different kind of useful loot sometimes. So they are worth unfriending. But they do pose a risk. And when I did my permadeath barbaric run, we definitely avoided these guys. There we go. I'm back, baby. Alright, let's harvest with a hatchet. The better quality harvesting tool, the better stuff you get, generally speaking, from these guys. There we go. Demon blood. Got all that demon blood. You need demon blood for a bunch of different things, including making map rooms, which are a good way to kind of travel around the map. Oh, where should we go next, friendos? Now, normally I would go up to like the second perk in expertise. Do I want to go grit? I think I might go grit for more stamina. Or we could go agility for more damage with our daggers. Doesn't really matter, and like currently, because we're relying on bleed. I'm going to go grit. Because I feel like it on this occasion. Didn't need to kill him, it just felt like it. Do you know what I mean? Just felt like it. Legend of Shem. Yeah, really hard, is it? Haven't done that, yeah. Hello, Alpaca. Hello. Me and my friends had to quit. The other base map was bricked. First, last year we couldn't run dungeons together. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Have you played the Conan WoW mod? If you have, what mod can I use to help me with German? Thanks for my advice. I'm sorry I don't know any mods to help with language, but I do have a mod list on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you've seen those already. Love to see a playthrough on Icarus with your game so would excel, and it'd be really insane to watch. I definitely want to go back to Icarus. I did stream Icarus for quite a while when I first started streaming, because it was kind of it was just doing beta weekends when I started streaming, basically. And I streamed those, and then I also streamed it when it came out for a bit. And I got kind of sick of it because there were no persistent worlds, which I realise they've addressed now, so I kind of mean to go back to it. Am I going to fight a crocodile, people? With our daggers, fighting against flesh creatures early on, we are quite strong because the bleed is very effective. Once you get to like skeletons and things like that, they really don't do much. Got to go towards his tail. The mouth is bitey. I don't know if you realise that. It's not the most obvious comment. But if you just... There you go. Professional gamer. If you harvest him with a knife, you'll get reptile hide. You can turn that into cooked hide or whatever. Leather. That's the word I'm looking for. In your tannery. So, I kind of think we're going to live at the Oasis. So should we head up there now? Can I repair these? I'm going to fight you in a second. You don't have any kind of like movement debuffs when you're repairing. Oh. I'm just going to try and get as much XP from these people as possible to make up for the shortfall from being in Barbaric. I do like a couple of hits and I move away. I really feel like a bit more resilient, you know, because of our perks and whatnot. Okay. Plus the passive regen from the first perk in Vitality is very handy. Especially because if you climb a tree to escape, you can just wait and you will heal up, which is incredibly powerful. So, yeah. So somebody suggested that we live up... Was it Ethnicity that we live up here by the Oasis, near the Den NPC camp? Let's go up there, shall we?
Tasquid just subscribed with Prime.
Oh, I haven't got any...
Why, Halo Tar, welcome back to Conan, I guess.
Why, hello there, welcome back to Conan. Yes, thank you, lovely. 12 months. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Welcome back, my friend. Enjoy your new badge. So the one thing I haven't done yet, which is a big kind of failure on my part, is I haven't collected any aloe leaves. And I really want those so I can make some weak aloe potions. What are they called? The wraps have an animation time, quite a long animation time, which is why they're not really suitable in combat. You can get away with it a little bit. It makes them perfect for dealing with sandstorms. But not great for, like, you know, if I was fighting this croc here. Light, just avoid you. But in combat, you can just drink a weak aloe potion quite quickly. The animation's much quicker. There we go. So this is what we're looking for over here. The music on Noob River, it just makes me so happy. You know what I mean? Are you going to farm any chests? You mean like Sepim Room or like NPC camps? Yeah, definitely. So I want to kind of run along here and harvest this aloe. And I want to get a sickle as soon as possible. So actually what we're going to do, before we go to the den, let's go to Shaleback Hollow over here, learn sorcery and loot the chests. Oh, I think that's what you were getting at, isn't it? Is that what you meant? I'm feeling pretty good about my movement now. I think our points are spent well. And I guess probably after this, after we get the first book in grit, I'm probably going to go first book in agility. Just because being able to recover from a dodge roll quicker is really what I'm going for there. So maybe we just get a bit of aloe, enough to kind of make a few aloe potions. A little bit more. Then we're going to go get our sickle from the... Hopefully we get a sickle from Shellback Hollow. And then we'll use that to harvest aloe. And we'll get so much more. You can also harvest these yellow potions. They are useful. Yellow flowers. There you go. I misspeak all the time, by the way. You're like, what is she talking about? Sometimes I misspeak. There's a queue. Shiny badge? Yeah, you got a new badge. Thank you, lovely. Sorcery Cave, hidden chest. Yeah, Sorcery Cave definitely is what we're doing. 100%. Do. Thank you for the reminder, by the way. Do. That was really crucial on the permadeath barbaric run. When we did it, I did like the first attempt. I didn't do it successfully, and then the second attempt was successful, but we didn't get a sickle immediately. When we went to the bat boss, somebody very helpfully in chat mentioned the bat boss usually has a sickle there. I guess whenever I stop, I'm gonna put my food in my campfire. Let's clear this space here and let's put our aloe potions in here now. So I've got all my stuff ready. I didn't plan to stream Conan today until I kind of woke up and I was like, I want to do a playthrough. That's it. So here we are, people. It was completely unplanned and spontaneous. As all the best things are, really. Just eat these eggs. Silver mine for the chest, get better, but a lot to go through. Yeah, I don't like all the climbing and stuff like that in the silver mine, but it is a good place to get loot. Great feature in Power World allows you to auto center the crafting tables on walls, also lining up objects and beds on and decorating items. Yeah. To this day, still struggle to use daggers against crocodiles. I definitely think on this occasion I have made it look effortless to fight the crocodiles. I don't think that's always the case, Tar. I think certainly in the previous playthrough, the challenge run, barbaric permadeath, I messed up. I just didn't do a very good job. You can unfriend the bunnies and skin them as well, should you be a barbarian, which obviously I'm not. You know what I mean? I would never do that. Right. Let's fight this person, because if we're lucky we might get some encumbrance armor. Now we did, I think on the successful challenge run, I think we fought this person who was fighting, like, I feel like it was a red, a one skull shaleback, and they were already partly dead. And we got like 2 pieces of encumbrance armor, which looked nice. Oh, I forgot they dodge now. Is this our first human fight? I dodged too.
Attack!
Yes. Please, would he drop me some of that pretty armor? Because I like it and it looks nice. Don't be alarmed that... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, well, but arrows are good. That's unfortunate, really. Let's harvest these people. Am I getting XP for this? Yes, I am. Okay, you do get a bit of XP for harvesting. Take the eggs, because they're useful. Right, to Shaleback Hollow next, I think. You can also skin these kinds of types of enemies as well, should you wish to. You can put these in a fluid press and get blood. It's a good source of blood. Otherwise, you can just drop them on the ground. I'm not going to take the reptile hide right now. Okay. It feels good to be back, people. I'm excited. Started your Conan game yesterday, did you? Imp boss to your west is near a hidden chest that almost always drops a sickle. Yes. The one to my west. The imp box to my west. Where's that? I know there's one in Hanneman's. Human flesh. Oh no, there's no human flesh in this game, Misanthrope, absolutely. It always bothered me they put uncooked foods on the toolbar. Yeah, me too. Like, why would you do that? Automatically, yeah. I'd never hurt, stab a small defenseless bunny, tearing noises. I'm just not that kind of person. Licks the blood from my fingers. I feel so seen, devilish, honestly, really. Spent most of my first playthrough never figuring out where feathers were. The nest is so specific. Yeah, I mean, you can unfriend the birds for them as well. Hi, sir. One of the reasons this is not permadeath is because I just want to invest in the world and really play through everything. And I just want to have a bit more fun with it as well. As much as I really enjoyed the permadeath playthrough, it was a good challenge. And I'll do more permadeath challenges in the future. And I have other challenges generally kind of planned. I just want to kind of like yeet a bit more. You know what I mean? Right, let's go get our tools. Stop using these terrible stone things somebody reminded me about. So I'm going to watch my weight. We're at like 91. So I kind of want to make sure that everything is repaired. Let's get some twigs with my crappy hatchet. Oh, somebody dropped me a cleaver. I think it was that lady. There's my hatchet. You can build in these trees. These are just terrain. You want to build a tree house or something. There's a bunch of like treehouse related build sets. The I think it's Debaucheries of Taketo. There are tree platforms and bridges and things like that. And then what else is there? And then they did bring out another set, which I actually have, which I was going to stream. I actually have the beginnings of a base built on Sipta in some trees, which I was going to stream, but I was having problems with my internet for a while. So I never ended up doing that. So maybe we'll do like a build stream at some point, friendos. There you go. Or maybe we'll just do it on this, on this like world, perhaps. So let me repair my gear. Wait till that finishes, otherwise it'll steal the loot for this hatchet. Okay. We'll do this one. Alright, now I am going to go pick up heavy things. I do have supply materials, so I think it probably has stone and wood in it. So I'm going to drop these. Some of the food, because we can get more. I'm going to keep the bones. I don't really need the bones until I want to make a glowing goop torch. I haven't learnt the recipe yet. I'm going to drop the fangs. I can turn these into bone meal, into a grinder if I want to. I want to keep the bone arrows. We'll just drop these because we've got plenty of food. I'll keep the steaks. And we'll probably set those to craft when we go into Shellback. I'm just going to fight everybody aggressively. So I'm going to get hit by one at some point. But I'm just trying to, rather than dodge, just try to avoid his mouth. Just with my feet. But he's going to get me at some... There you go, he got me. These are really one of the best ways to get unfriended at the beginning of the game. But I find dodging to be less effective than just trying to walk behind them. In before storage holding bone grass, yeah. Yeah, there's a giveaway on Twitch if you want a DLC of your choice. Exclamation point ticket in Twitch chat. 1 ticket per person. Or you can use the link at the top of Twitch chat. Just to get 1 ticket. Free to enter. Similar to how she never swears, chat. These are facts, honestly. Factual. I feel so seen, absolutely. Always bother me they put uncooked food, yes. Before Shellback, maybe head to Shaman's Rise and try for a follower. Yeah, I'm not super worried about followers. We will get followers on this playthrough, but I'm not super worried like initially. I just like to kind of do the fighting and stuff. I just really enjoy that. I like to be independent. Can't help but wonder why no other flesh than human expresses any sort of blood. It's not like any less or more properly butchered. I don't know. I don't think it still does. But didn't putrid meat give you blood at some point? No. I feel like no. I'm probably wrong there. Wyvern boar are called up north. Ironically, Sipta taught me that shoebills were the key to finding feathers. Yeah, after that, as soon as I spotted them on Exile Lands, I was like, aha, arrows, here I come, yeah. A Lost Dungeon build set in their story, it looks awesome. Only 16 in the giveaway so far. Yeah, 16 in the giveaway so far. And to fit friendos if you want to. But follow on YouTube your guide to how I found this place. Nice! Welcome, friendo. Hello, Megaton. Crocs in Conan wear roller skates. Yeah, they do a little bit. Animal heads give blood as well. That's true. Yes, that's true. No meat or flesh other than human. That's it. Animal heads. Yep. And carcasses, they do. Yes. I hate that they never fix how the crocodiles can auto target the whole time. Yeah, that's kind of butts, isn't it, Inferno? Yeah. I would drop arrows because you're going through more people to unfriend. Yeah, probably. I mean, what I tend to do is I hoard until I really have to get rid of things. And then I like to make bad choices about what to drop. It's my playstyle. Played during early access on PC when it came out. Died 5 times trying to get some friends and quit. Decided to give it another try in October 24. Haven't played anything else since. Feel you on that. It's just so good, isn't it? Putrid meat can be squished to Ica. Is it Ica? That? Thank you, Trish. Right, let's go get our tools. So, yes. I'm going to keep the aloe leaves as aloe leaves for now. One of the reasons I like to carry a bunch of those, you'll see as we play through, is just because they don't weigh very much and then I can craft them as I need. Let's eat a quick snack. Get our tummies full. Human enemies, apart from maybe the crocodiles, are probably the toughest enemies you'll come across at the beginning of the game, just because of like these dagger friendos. For example, like him, for example, like the bleed, even on this little exile guy, is very strong. There you go. Now, because we're all also going to build like a base and stuff, I don't have to worry about hoarding things quite as much as I did on the permadeath thing. Ooh, we'll get some heals and a what do you call it? A bedroll, which is kind of handy. If you're going to run this way through an NPC camp, which I don't think I'm going to, then definitely put a bedroll down before you do, because you probably get killed. How are we doing? Let's get some more grit. So grit will increase your armor value, and it'll also increase your stamina. So you'll notice on your stats page how much armor you have, and it'll tell you how much armor from grit that you have. So if you're completely naked and you have some armor here and you wonder why, it's because of points in grit, generally speaking. Unless you have a potion active or something. So shall we circumvent the NPC camp? Let's climb up here. Sometimes it's hard to get my bearings in the darkness. If you see little like hyenas, you got to avoid those because they're great ones to unfriend you. They'll chomp at your heels, give you a cripple, and then get you. So, yeah, we don't have to avoid the NPC camp yet. I mean the one up there. This one's fine. Hi there. Did you see they say hiya? Oh, arrow guys are bad. Ouch. That was mean. So my passive regen is going to help me here. I can do little, like, left clicks. Glad for the bit of stamina that I have. Okay, I've just realised I have fatalities on. I definitely want to turn that off. But you do get a buff from it. Okay. Onwards, friendos. Every time I run through water, I'm just going to spam E, but I will get it if I swim. Hydration, I mean. There should be a few crocs here. Yeah, I'm going to avoid them because I don't want the chaos. Get my stamina up and then climb. Problem with hyenas, they travel in packs, they can hurt you. You're really tough early on, definitely. It's not the bite, it's the cripple that gets you. I don't have like a full game plan for this run. I'm just going to wing it, really. We're going to kind of work out what the best kind of methods and processes are. But I do want to kind of craft like really good gear. I'd like to get a shield right. I'd like to make good armor. I'd like to make good armor. Build a house and all that stuff. Things that we just didn't do on the permadeath run. And I want to do all the things in the game, really. More or less. We will do purges. I don't know, like, if we'll do... Maybe we'll do a level 10 purge on hard like barbaric difficulty. I've never done that before. That might be kind of interesting. We'll see. But we'll do a purge at some point. Is the goal. It is a new start, Keith, yes. You still get pets, just no pet dragon dinos without mods. Nice moon out. Hoo, yes. Hello, Scott. Never realised fatality bugs out the Grove dungeon. Yeah, well, I always had problems in any place you have to teleport to. Any dungeon you have to teleport to, generally speaking. So, like the Dregs, Midnight Grove. Where else, people? Right, I'm going to get my torch out. Now, there's a bunch of shellbots in here. I could actually just fight them. Let me fight one of them and see how tough they are. Because normally I just run past them. One thing I don't want to do is get corrupted, particularly. He doesn't bleed. I'm just going to run. I'm going to try and avoid him. You gain corruption just from being in this cave. And if you want to clear it, you need a dancer, which you can hire from either a tavern. You can hire them from a cage, to rescue them from a cage across the lands by unfriending the jailers nearby using the key to open the cage, and then they become your friend. You can knock them out in NPC camps and stuff like that, and then put them in a wheel and whatnot. Shellback shouldn't follow me here. So we're going to get our Tome of Karak so that we learn sorcery. We're going to drop down into the water and climb up because there are chests in here that we really want to get tools from, especially a sickle right now. But also we should get maybe a steel, or if we're lucky, a hardened steel tool, sword of some sort, some kind of weapon. It's going to be really handy against like spiders, spider bosses and things like that. Okay, what do we get? Okay, we've got a steel cleaver. Oh, not great for weapons yet. Throwing knives. Oh, we got awful stuff, people. And coins. We didn't use any mounts or anything in the permadeath run, so I am looking forward to having a camel again, friends. Did I get everything? I can't believe we didn't get anything useful apart from a steel cleaver. So let's drop the stone cleaver. We can use the crates as boxes, I guess. Steel is fine. Blunted weapon fitting if you want to knock friendos out. Seeds you can use to make gruel. And we didn't get that in here. What else? Did I get anything of use? Nothing. I got a throwing axe, which is unhelpful. That is the worst loot I've ever gotten from in here, peeps. That is so bad. Okay, we'll get out. So we can loot these chests again. Perhaps if we run away and come back again. Shall we try that? Because it's single player and the map should reset. And then after this, we're going to have to go to Seppenru, because there are dances at Seppenru that will actually cleanse your corruption. Okay. Right, we've got to run past these undead shellbacks, which is a bit harder on the way out. Gotta just avoid them. So yeah, I think we might run away and come back again and see if this cave resets, because it should do, I think, in single player. All right. So, now if we're resetting this cave, I'm going to place my food here to start cooking if we're going to come back. Building's not allowed. I don't think he's coming out to fight us. Okay, so let me mark this little situation. Okay, and then we can put any food in here. We've got to remember to put fuel this time, or enough fuel. I think that's it. I could have used my wood for this, but I dropped it on the ground. So this isn't going to last very long. This is going to last 1 minute 38 seconds. So we get a tree or two. Oh, that is the worst loot we've ever gotten from in there, isn't it? Hello, Deft. Hello, hello. 5 altogether, maybe 6. I thought it was a harvesting axe throws it at a tree, and no. Orange Jesus is back. I know, Orange Jesus is not looking well upon us, is it? One more in back of front of you. We use the staff to make an ice bridge instead of spending time climbing. That's fair, honestly. I never do that, honestly. Missed one back in the other area where we got the 3. I feel like I always miss one. Related news, I found a witch doctor at the summoning place the other day and now have a new friend. Nice. Initially thought it was a yoga priest, not an alchemist. Yeah, you needed him for quite a while to get black or white dye, the witch doctor. Before they made it just so that any alchemist could do it. This was a big deal because you used to need a purge alchemist to do black and white dye back in the day. Okay, so now we can switch our fuel type. There you go. So now we've got 37 minutes. So now all this meat will cook. Now, if I want to run out of render range and back again, I'm going to probably run to the river, to where the crocs are, and back again. Just want to make sure that those chests reset, because those kind of the cluster of chests together, usually there's like a sword, a pickaxe, a pick, a sickle, like really useful, like a steel or hardened steel sickle or something. So we're just going to run along here. How did you... What is... Wow, that's a very strong deer. I definitely didn't attack it, though. These are kudos, these attack on sight. If you harvest these with a cleaver, you'll get exquisite meat. And if you make salted exquisite meat, you can get an agility buff from that type of food. He's a real pain in the butt, honestly. He just likes to fight when you're not in the mood. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to fight him. How did you get me? The collision in this game is kind of butts. Maybe one day they can fix that. That'd be kind of nice. But when you think you're nowhere near somebody... Okay, let's use our weak aloe. So if you're going to use a weak aloe, which does have a bit of an animation, it's a good idea to kind of spam your dodge key, which I have... is it default on alt, friendos, for this game? Let's use our steel cleaver, just because that's the only cool thing we got. Okay, there you go, exquisite meat. So you do need a cleaver for it. You can also just use that for food. Oh, these are berries, you can use these. You can put desert berries or any of these berries into a fluid press, and you can make a berry pulp. And that's really useful if you go into cold places, because it won't affect your temperature. So if you don't want to be drinking things that cool you down in the cold areas. Alright, you got me once. I'll give you that. There we go. Just going for the XP here. So, let's run along like a bit. That's the Tower of Bats up there. Should we discover it? Because when I want to... I never know exactly where it is on the map until I actually, like, run up to it. Once we do the Dregs Dungeon, or if you do the Dregs Dungeon, make sure you go to the Tower of Bats, climb up there, and then you'll see what to do. It'll be kind of obvious. But we'll do this in this playthrough. He wanted to go ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang when I see him now, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't a Yog follower too. I'd have known in the pit by now. Excellent. I'm sure everyone's got that stuck in their head now and is cursing you. Is it alt by default? Is it? Yeah, that's it. Where I can run over an adult deer with my horse and they die, but the baby deer I run over and only knock down fourth. Yeah, quarter of health. It's crazy. There's only one ticket per person, Panulis, so just exclamation point ticket's all you need to do, and then you just enjoy yourself and whatnot. I like making a little hut near the back tower for the iron. Nice. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Gifted
Oh,
5
Scott.
subscriptions to the community.
Thank you very much, Scott, for the 5 gifted subs. Enjoy your free subs, friendos. Now, this guy, I don't want to fight with my daggers because he's not going to do anything. He's got a lot of armor. I can't bleed him. Hammer is like the best thing for these guys, or axes and stuff. But really, hammers, anything with a lot of armor pen. So I'm just not going to fight him. I can do this. You see, I'm not doing any bleed. Not even a scratch. So yeah, let's discover Tower of Bats, just for the funsies. And I've got it on my map when I want it for later. Thank you again, Scott. That's so nice of you. Stone does bleed. No, stone doesn't bleed, no. Undead friendos, stone friendos, they don't bleed. Absurdly. I really don't want to get trapped between them. There are different types of rock noses. Depending on the area you're in, you'll see that they look different. And they should drop the type of loot that you would get in that area. So, some of them have kind of special attacks as well. Do you want to harvest this for me? No. Useless. You can have pets of these as well if you want. And buy eggs from the den, which is where we're going to be living. So I guess we'll have like a fleet of camels or something, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it would have already given you a ticket. If you did exclamation mark tickets. Right, so I want to discover this situation here. And I probably don't have enough stamina.
Mr. Indecision just subscribed with Prime.
How incredibly decisive of you. Mr. Indecision, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, I have to get close to it. I don't know if we can make it. So, I have a bit of grit to spend now. I might fall. If you think you're going to fall, you need to save a tiny bit of stamina so that you can catch on at the last minute. Otherwise, you'll die. I don't think I can get up there, friendos, unless I wait. I just want to discover it. Okay, well, let's go back to the Shellback Hollow, see if we can get our tools now that we've piffle-paffled. Which is a technical term, obviously. They still poop gold. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely worth having. I've never had gold vein rock noses. I've never bothered with it. But actually, given the fact that gold is really useful now, because you can use it to summon purges, like good purges require gold now in the game, and you can use it to hire friendos in the tavern, so having a gold kind of farm is quite useful. I just never did it, and I feel like we always got enough gold on my playthroughs, like my stream playthroughs and stuff. I just never bothered, but maybe we'll do that sometime. There is a lot you can do in this game that I usually don't do, because I'm just too busy running around killing things. Just my favourite way to play. Hello, crocodiles. Do you want to come in this cave with me? Fight some undead shellbacks? No? Doo-doo-doo. Right, please let these chests have respawned. I've got to kind of go out of render range. I usually have my view distance on, like, minimum. Oh, what is going on here? Shall we see what my view distance is? Low, yeah. Oh, you followed me up here, you swine. I may regret going in here before losing aggro. Right. Come on, chests. Give me some goodies. We did loot them all. And then I think we're going to head up to the den and start thinking about, like, setting up at the oasis, basically. Bum 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 bum. So I already did the thing. Don't know if we went far away enough. We're going to find out, I guess. Pick up one treasure cat in the jungle for 5,000 gold. Worth weeks of even pen. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you live near, you can either live near some heroic treasure, or you can just put down a coffer near some heroic treasure and then convert it. They have reset. Yes! Now we've got a steel pick. Oh, we've got an advanced tool upgrade kit. We've got a skinning knife. We've got a battle axe. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. We've got a bunch of gold. Fool's gold. So I'm going to drop these. Don't need those. Oh, we've got a steel warhammer. Perfected axe, which is a strength weapon. Steel pick. Boom. So drop the pick. I've got a steel skinning knife. We can drop that. I think we were going to go to set first. I'm going to remind myself of that. Advanced tool upgrade kit is a really, really good thing to put on our steel pick before we use it. Blackhand scallop. I kind of want to keep it. Blunted fitting. Okay, I'm going to drop hide because I can get more of that. There we go. Right, let's get out of here. Where's the other one? I always forget where the other one is, friendos. Is it... Can anyone remind me? This is like a blind spot for me. I just don't know where it is. Is it like up here? No? Is it up there? Towards the back wall and also on the ledge. Towards the back wall. Turn now. I realise this is frustrating to watch when I don't know. It's behind you! Go back. Bear in mind there's a bit of a delay in chat as well. So, okay, I'm at the wall. I shall wait for instructions. It is so hard to explain. Cat in the jungle just above the boat to the sunken city. There is, yes. Yes. I always have a problem finding them as well. I always go to the same ones. The main thing we haven't got a sickle, unfortunately. Turn to your right. Okay. Follow the back wall. Oh, I see it. Sickle! Mother Hubbard! Sickle. Okay, super worth it, people. Thank you for that. Gonna drop the kudo head. I don't want to drop any of this stuff. Please don't make me drop any of it. I don't have any points to spend. I could use my lasting feast. Let's use our lasting feast. Boom. Absolutely worth it. Right, is there another one that I'm missing? Now up on the ledge. Oh, I see it. Oh, you beautiful bar stewards. Excellent. Look how corrupted I am right now. Another sickle. Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. That was completely worth it because the sickles are really essential to us. Right, so we'll go get some aloe and then we'll head to Seppenroof, clear all this terrible corruption. I think I'm just always super keen to get out of here as soon as possible, so I never really spend my time looking. You know, well done, chat. Goated chat. There we go. Yeah, the cat in the jungle is a good one, but you could also... Sorry, I looked away. There's also one in the galleon. Where is the one that I think of? Definitely the one next to the boat is good. Trying to think now. There we go. We're out of here. Okay, to Seppenroof. I might get on the way to Sep. I might go via through the unnamed city and try to get a repair kit or two. If I'm going to go through the unnamed city, I've got to make sure that I have healing wraps because the sandstorm kind of does a meandering path through the exiled lands. And there are certain places it can hit, but there are certain places it will always hit. And I think it will always hit the unnamed city. So if there is a sandstorm while we're in the unnamed city, which we're next to, it will definitely get us. Okay, so let me get my food from here. Can I take this? Yes. Honestly, lasting feast super handy. Can you see that we look super gross right now? See that we look all... What's the word? Veiny and things. Look at that. That's because of sorcery. If you level up your sorcery, you can learn a spell to remove that effect, which I recommend you do because it looks super gross. There you go. But we can clear our corruption. We're going to do that at Seppenroof. Okay, so unnamed city. We're going to run through here. We're going to go up to Sepamaru to clear our corruption. We can also check some boxes as well for purple lotus orbs and any other tools we haven't got or whatever. Marvellous, marvellous. 3 to 5 grey apes. Grey apes super good for, what do you call it? XP, right? The one in the galleon. There is one in the galleon. There's a chest in Azagard, isn't there? Azagoth? Azagoth. I spent years saying Asgard. But it used to be written differently in different places in the old journey. I used to refer to it as Asgard. So you will get corrupted here. This is a tough, like, place. But there's plenty of space to kind of run away from things as long as you manage your stams. Dun, 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 dun. Now, if we hadn't have gotten a sickle from that chest, we could go to the bat. Which I might show the chest for funsies, just because why not? We're already super corrupted. Hi, bat friendo. I don't want you to kill me now, if that's all right. So you could just make sure you have enough space to hit F. So there's a sickle in there and some potions. I wouldn't mind those potions, actually. But if he hits me, he might... I don't think he'll one-shot me. But am I going to be over-encumbered? Yep. Can I leave? Okay, go. There we go. That was risky. Something I would not have done in permadeath. Let's drink a potion. See you later. I'll fight you lots. He's a great one to fight because he drops the Riptide Spear, which gives you underwater breathing. Infinite underwater breathing. You just sit underwater with a Riptide Spear and you can just breathe underwater. Brilliant. Yeah, I kind of wanted those potions. We don't really need the sickle. So I've now got like 3 sickles. I'm going to drop these. I've got breathing potion. He's still following me. He holds a grudge. What can I say? Look at that face. Oh, you would hold a grudge if you looked like that, wouldn't you? Didn't know about the chest behind the back. Yeah, but chat was really helpful. Like on the permadeath run, I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? We didn't get a sickle from the cave, and I didn't think to run away and come back again. I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? And chat was like, boss. So there you go. Saw a decorative plate in the admin menu that has 5,000 treasure to, but never found it in game. Decorative plate in the admin menu. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that in game either. Correct Scandinavian spelling is Asgard. Yes, I think that they called it Azagoth in order to avoid some, like, I'm assuming some kind of copyright situation, even though that doesn't make sense if it's like a mythological thing. Wish I had that spear in Sipta doing the drowned twice. Yeah, so annoying not having permanent water breathing. That's true, although the underwater breathing potions do exactly the same thing. Where do you get the recipe on Sipta though? That's the question. That's one of the things I don't like about Sipta is the recipes that you need. It's like really hard to get. I haven't played Sipta for a while actually. Can we see the tornado? You want to see the sandstorm? We haven't had it yet. If there is a sandstorm that hits, it will hit us here. Which is why it's a good idea to keep your wraps in your hotbar in case it hits. Radium gems you can use to make torches, radium gem torches, which don't have a, don't have an animation. So they're really good for keeping your frames better in game. We've got a bunch of really nice stuff. I would like to keep it as much of it as possible. Frost Lotus Potion, it gives you a variable effect. So you might get a bunch of different things. Whatever you can get from a potion, which is quite handy. I don't need a hatchet, because I got the pick. I'm probably going to keep it. I'm going to keep my stone daggers, because I like them for fighting enemies. Don't need the pot. Sorcerer's reagents, we need those for sorcery. They updated the cost of sorcery spells in the whatever the last update was. They did made a lot of changes to sorcery, including making it cheaper. Now I didn't get any boxes, did I? Well, we'll come back through again. I don't want to run all the way back. But yeah, there are chests in this place in the Unnamed City with Grandmaster weapon repair kits and Grandmaster armor repair kits, which are really handy for repairing things that you don't have the recipe to craft yet if you're not at that level. So a lot of the stuff that we've got here, like the steel items, we couldn't craft yet, even if we wanted to, and we can't repair them. So the repair kit's really handy, but they will take away some durability when they repair them. Yeah, probably not copyright. Yes, public domain. Avoid any confusion. Yeah, I think it's confusion. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Do do do. Ba-dum-bum. Do 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 do. Maybe because it's not kind of like a faithful representation of what that, like, as a god was, I suppose, or is supposed to be mythologically. Oh, we're talking about the tornado. So in the distance, I think there's a tornado. You can also, yeah, you can dye radium torches as well, which is kind of why I'm holding on to these dyes here. I really like that. I like using them around map rooms and stuff like that. If you find that sometimes your map beams don't show in your map room, if you don't know what I mean by that, don't worry, we'll cover it when we get to it. You can actually put radium gem torches in the right locations next to where the beams should show, so that it's the right colour. Because sometimes when you play, the beams don't appear when you unlock obelisks. There you go. We'll talk about map rooms later, though. Yeah, I do really like the radium gem torches because of the lights. I like to put like red dye in them, really, because it makes a nice warm glow. So we're approaching Sepamaru. We're here to remove that awful corruption that we have and that disgusting look. We're also probably going to check out some of the chests above the rooftops to see if we can get some good things before we head to the den to kind of set up our camp situation. Our base. Enemies at Sepamaru are neutral, so you'll find that we won't get attacked by most enemies unless we hit them, in which case everybody in the vicinity will try to attack us. There's a bunch of iron here. It's a really good place to live nearby. It's also just lovely. What else was I going to tell you? Yeah, but there are some enemies that are attack on sight. So if you see any of them wearing the encumbrance armor that you can craft, either the light encumbrance armor or the medium encumbrance armor, then they are attack on sight, and they're called like plunderers, thugs, things like that. You'll know that they're there because the music will start playing, and suddenly they'll be screaming at you and trying to kill you. So as long as you avoid them, you're good. An Acaronian pick. I'm not gonna. I feel like the yield should be better than the steel pick, isn't it? Yeah, so what's the durability? 400. Same durability. Hard enough to mine anything. Is that fake? Because it's hardened steel for... what is the word? Hardened steel for... star metal. Gosh, words escape me. I'm not going to take these things as much as I'd like to. It's because weight is a bit of a premium situation. Okay, let's go straight to the dancers because we will get more stamina. So I can equip my torch and drop down. Okay, I actually did mean to catch on there. We can drop down and break both of our legs, which is exactly what I plan to do. And I was going to say that you'll get your torch back out immediately when you're like parkouring, which is quite handy. Oh, people. Hearing pick has good yield, but weirdly not hard. Yeah, not hard enough for star metal, even though it's above the hardened steel pick in the feats thing menu, which I don't understand. Like, what's the point in it? Shall we try harvesting some stone? It should give us more than the steel pick. So let me do 16, 16, 16, 8, 12, 11, 11. So no, the steel pick is better than the Acaronian, which is weird. I can transmog using Fashionist, so that when I pull out this... Now it looks like the Acaronian pick, which is probably going to be confusing for somebody. You see it looks different. So maybe we'll do that. Let me just bin that then. So yeah, steel better than Acaronian. Even steel. Okay, so we're going to go to Conan's bar now and clear our corruption. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. We'll do that first, and then we'll check out some of the boxes. Greetings, greetings and salutations. It's a really, really good place to get crafters. You have to knock them out. You can either use some kind of bludgeoning tool, you can use blunted arrows, or you can use purple lotus orbs, which is a good thing to get from this place. So these dances are handy because they will clear our corruption. You can see our character will get better. She won't look as awful. Gradually. Not only is it Pie Day, but it's also Friday. It is Friday the 13th, that's true. Is it Pie Day? Oh, I could just eat some pie now, although I'd have to have a nap afterwards. We can drop down and crunch, break both of our legs, that's it. Yeah, I intended to do that, Tar. Everybody knows I meant to do that. Can use it for cosmetics, and like, but if I go into the actual fashionist menu, it dies, does it? None of the alternate weapons or tools are worth using except for transmog. Never have been, always thought it was odd. It is weird, isn't it? I've never crafted Acheronians ever. Maybe once back in the day. Tomorrow, so it's day before Pie Day. Oh my goodness. Radium lighting actually mixes when you use colours together last time, but does it? I've never tried doing that in Deathnesty. You can put two different dyes in it and it mixes the colour. I haven't done that. Yield is good as star metal, but don't work to mine star metal for some reason. Biggs, I think they haven't fixed it. It should work, but it doesn't. Right. Now you can't use your tool upgrade on it. Oh, shining poops, Gatamalata. I knew I'd forget. Yep. Makes sense to me, but get your pie today to eat tomorrow. Oh, I see. I'm seeing free pie everywhere today. I don't know if it's Pie Day in Britain. I think every day's Pie Day in Britain, isn't it, people? Right. Thank you, Dancer friendos. This guy will sell you herbal tea.
What can I get you?
Iced tea, rather, which will cool you down and give you stamina boosts. Which is... The cooling down effect is useful in the volcano, but I mean, you just take some ice. You can talk to this lady if you want to. I'm not going to. She talks too much. Should I get beg your pardon? Right. Shall I get a truncheon from Seth? You can pick these up, by the way. Just click E. And you can put them into a taming situation. That is... Oh, Luva the Luscious, performer. I don't have any purple lotus orbs, and if I run away, does she look like Luba the Luscious? Maybe. If I had a truncheon, I could knock her out. Because it's single player, if I leave this section, as in if I go into the wine cellar dungeon over there, if I run away and come back, she will not be there, unfortunately. And I don't have any... I could put a blunted weapon fitting on something. Shall I try that? I don't have any points in strength. I think we'll kill her before we knock her out, unfortunately. I guess maybe the pick. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I can't modify it. Is there anything else that I haven't... Wait, I dropped something. Hold on. Bear with. C to descend. Give back my steel. Okay, they forgot about us, which I love about them. What about the steel cleaver? Shall we put it on the cleaver? It has to be something that we wouldn't otherwise damage her. Something we haven't used. We haven't used this. Okay, I'm going to put a blunted weapon fitting. No. What about a stone pick? Someone's going to scream at the screen now, but I live for these moments. So I should do no damage. It will take me a minute. But technically speaking, we could knock her out. Can I kill you? Do I have a tool upgrade? I don't have an upgrade. Okay, hold on, let me just heal. If I unfriend him... don't know where Luba is. I love axes, they're so good, even though we've got no points. The cripple and the bleed. Super handy. He's kind of derped out. Oh, I see who's yelling at us. He's just derped out. There you go. Can I fight you? So he should drop pieces of his armor, which includes encumbrance chest piece. Can you come out of the water, please? I'm trying to unfriend you, sir. I don't know where Luba is. I think she's swimming for, like, infinitely. I've got an axe there. Sir! Well, he's not posing a problem. Where did Luba go? Is she having a swim? Sir, have you seen a dancer? He's gonna hurt us. No, well, okay, fine. I guess we're gonna go fight Seth. I'm gonna use daggers against Seth. Can I repair you? I don't think I have the... Oh, I do have some. Okay, beautiful. Right, let's go fight Seth. I'm just memeing really here. Apparently I'm not allowed to taser kids. Please don't taser the kids, Chester. Sure your employers wouldn't enjoy that too much. If you repair kit the pick, I think you can put a mod on before using it again. Might be wrong. Maybe. So I learned that tools with blunt fittings can be used as forensics. Yes, absolutely. You just got to be creative. It's not applied to everybody. I think it's just me. You think, oh yes, oh gosh. If you get an advanced weapon repair kit from a chest, you could repair it then upgrade it. Yeah. Just like this dungeon, dark plus labyrinth, that's a big note for me. Yeah. When I was in New York, my brother asked if I wanted pie, so I asked for minced beef. He laughed and said, pie over here is pizza. That is very confusing, I have to say. Right, we might die to this fella, in which case we've got a long walk back. He hits quite hard, especially when we have no armor. He's probably going to one-shot me. Now he dodges, which is annoying. But he can drop his truncheon, which is a really good concussive weapon for knocking out friends. Oh, he's vomiting. Being very cautious. That should probably take him out. He never used to vomit like that or whatever. Do you think? That seems like a change. Okay. Ooh. We got him. Please can I have a truncheon? No. Screw you. Okay, but salted pork is good for a strength buff. We got a repair kit. Numbing wraps, yeah, don't care about those too much. Alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Berserking, wolf pelts, we'll just leave those. Now, I do really like these chests, because if we get desert grog or jungle grog, they give us an agility boost, which throughout the game I just continue to like looting from here, because I don't have to craft them. We could take those. I don't know if we really need them right now. Alright, this is all we're going to do. We will complete this dungeon at some point. Let me get more grit. Okay, beautiful. Now, you can, in single player, you can just keep going in and out of that dungeon and he will respawn and you can unfriend him on cooldown, basically. See how this guy's gone? He will respawn as somebody else. But he disappeared, there you go, because we went into the dungeon. So the whole map reloaded, except the dead people, obviously. Right. So we have cleared our corruption. I want to probably head to the den. Oh no, we want to check some boxes. Let's check boxes before we do anything else. First of all, look, the cat's respawned as a black cat. First of all, let's check the boxes up here. because they can contain desert and jungle grog. Just above the pub. Yeah. But we'll come back here anyway for more. Okay, I don't have a lot of storage area. And I have like a full set of things. I might see if I can get some purple lotus orbs. But we will come back and like harvest the heck out of this place. Seth is a bit hungover, too much pie, yeah. It didn't drink any alcohol, it's all pie related. Just had too many. Idea of doing this cellar with stone daggers, yeah. I know. Yeah, especially because the skeletons are not susceptible to bleed. That would be a nightmare. So I want to check the boxes over here. Because I have had luck getting purple lotus orbs from the boxes above here. But I don't know if it's going to be that specific. Or if it's just complete RNG what you get in which box. I think they might be specific. Because I find I get more decorative items from certain boxes. I don't know, people. I haven't done it enough to really be confident about that, but I just want to check rather than search all the boxes. Not in there. Up here. Yes. Where am I looking, friendos? Oh, here we go. Okay, steel cleaver if we needed it. Advanced armor repair kit is good. Yeah. Ooh, punching daggers. Yeah. I'll take that. That's a very useful weapon. So these use agility, they bleed. They're quite good for like pushing back enemies. There are no purple lotus orbs here though. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go and we'll come back. Especially before we run out of lasting feast carry weight. Through here is where you find the scary guys. This is what I talk about. I'm talking about that's the light encumbrance armor on the right, and then on the left is the medium encumbrance. That's the light encumbrance armor. Basically, those are attack on sight, so you just want to avoid those. Right, let's run to the den. Let's go and set up our home. I'm just going to avoid all these guys. So there's some that way, and there's some over here as well. If you avoid those, you have a nice peaceful time here. They are a pain in the butt. I could fight them if I wanted to, but here we are, people. I don't want to die. Been so many new chest occasions today's stream. Did you? There's so many chests in the... Just go around all the rooftops and stuff. In Sepamaru, you find some good things. Yeah, if I'm going to really do it, I should put my stuff in a box. And kind of do it with nothing in my inventory. Some coins there. We should take the coins. If we open that, they'll weigh more. Alright. Let's go set up our, establish our home. Which is going to be at the den. We'll also be able to get a camel from there as well, which is going to help us with our traversal situations. Should be very, welcome. Gosh, words are hard sometimes. This is one of my favourite places to build on the map. It's actually where I built on our community server, the Exile Land server. And one of the nice things about it is there's so much, iron around here. This is Iron Breaker Ridge. There you go. Thank you, game. So yeah, this is a good place to harvest a lot of iron quite early on. But I've mentioned that one in my base locations video on YouTube. It's got loads of different, I think, was it 20 base locations for all sorts of levels. And I talk about kind of useful things that are nearby, if you haven't watched that already. So we should click on this obelisk over here. Whenever you see these obelisks with pink smoke around them. Bear in mind the pink smoke will give you a bit of corruption, so run up, click on it, run out. But later on we'll craft a map room, which is a huge kind of placeable object. And we'll be able to click on obelisks on the map room, and we'll be able to teleport for free to obelisks, basically, and they're dotted around the map. There you go. The cost is that you get a bit corrupted when you load in. If you don't have an SSD, it'll take longer to load in. You'll be more corrupted, generally speaking. On our left over here is Shattered Springs. This is a really, really good place to get brimstone, a lot of brimstone, later on in the game. But make sure you take a sandstorm breathing mask or something that does sandstorm breathing, because it is full of noxious gas. There's also a bunch of rock noses in there. You can't see them yet because they haven't popped in. But there's a bunch of nodes of brimstone. See, there's our noxious gas. Where are they? There they are. See those dark spikes? Put on a sandstorm breathing mask. It's good if you take a follower with you, because they can deal with the rock noses and you can just harvest to your heart's content. Just run around. There you go. Certainly my top daggers, even if I'm sure mechanically some of those might be better. Whenever I'm past it, generally check chests under an entrance, stairs and wallmakers, and just exit. Do you? We use one you can loot from wallmaker. Which are your favourite daggers? Hello, Stella. Last time I remember we were able to buy multiple tickets. Does that change? And if it changed, does it mean like only one ticket each? That's right, Stella. Just so that people can get a ticket and then not worry too much about spamming and stuff. Just to keep it easier. Littering, yes. According to the wiki, Acaronian Picker's harvesting power of 14, same as Star Metal. It definitely doesn't have the same power. Yeah. Versus 10 for Steel Pick. The wiki is out of date, definitely. And you absolutely can't... I think it's... So in the feats... So you unlock iron tools, then steel tools. And then you can do the pickaxe. Then you've got hardened steel tools. And then you've got star metal tools. Level 55. Acaronian Pick is at level 60, which you need hardened steel tools in order to unlock, but it gives us a lower yield than steel tools, which is weird. Plus, hardened steel tools will allow you to harvest star metal, and Acaronian will not. Now, it might be that they've just coded it wrong and it's a mistake and they intend, to do otherwise. But it's completely useless as far as I'm concerned, really. So I never craft it. I really like Star Metal Pickaxe, because you can harvest wood and ores and stones and things like that with it, efficiently and effectively. It's good. Plus you get like all the things. Sir, could you not attack me? I'd really appreciate that. Use our punching things. Yeah, I like that you get kind of both bark and twigs from trees, as well as the wood and everything as well. These guys will give you ichor if you harvest them. They will give you chitin when you harvest them. Is it the bigger ones? I think you have a chance to get ichor. They will poison you though, and we haven't put a bedroll down for ages. Probably this is going to be best. Look, I've got a blunted weapon fitting on it. I'm concussing the scorpions right now, people. They're like, oh, I feel persuaded to fight for another. I don't know where this has come from. That's what the green numbers are, by the way. I really like hammers in this game. Super, like, effective. Especially on armor targets. So, like, rock noses and stuff like that. That'd be really good for. There we go. So, I don't know if I can get ichor with my stone hatchet. Maybe I just need a better hatchet. I think that's what it is. I don't know, friendos. I hate chitin because it weighs a lot, and it's not really anything that I craft with it. You can make a carapace shield with it, which is decent. It has like reactive bleed. And there's some armor that you can craft with it as well, but I never make it. So there you go. Rude to get attacked. Well, you're trying to educate us in chat. I know. How does durability compare on the Acronian pick for the others? I think it was the same, wasn't it? We dropped it before, but I think it had the same durability. Yeah. Did I get Ica, Misanthrope? Did I? I did get Ica. Thank you for that. There you go. My crisis is over. I don't need all of these things. I'm incredibly bad at, like, dropping stuff. I just want to acknowledge that. Actually, let me see about repairing my daggers first. Okay. Beautiful. To the den. Oh, you were wrong? We did get Ica. We did get Ica, by the way. Oh, you mean about the Acaronian pick? I just think the Acaronian pick is just confusing. I don't know why it exists apart from transmog now. Because it gave us... We tested the harvesting on some stone. And this is the rock nose thing, isn't it? Let's not go that way. Shall I show how much better this hammer is against these guys than our daggers? There you go. Plus a bit of concussion. Right, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. I have no reason to unfriend them except for XP, I guess. Try not to get CC'd by a bunch of them at the same time. Ah, there's a sandstorm coming. We'll be able to use our special rapping musical skills to defend ourselves against that. It's a good idea not to be in combat when there's a sandstorm. If there is a sandstorm and you're in combat, just run away, because you're what's it called? It doesn't help if you get interrupted whilst you're healing with the wraps. You take damage. It'll interrupt the wrap animation. So, and what you don't want to be doing is starting from low HP, basically, if that makes sense. So we can heal using our aloe, and then I don't actually know if we're going to be in the path of this, so we might be out of it. I'm going to run into the sandstorm right now. It doesn't hit everywhere, so just because you see it doesn't mean you're in the path. So if you're not taking any damage, it's not necessarily in that case that the game is bugged, even though the game is quite buggy. There you go, sandstorm. So we'll see the damage we're taking. Nope. It might have been running for long enough. It's stopped doing damage now. No, I guess we're not in the path. Alright. Well, let's leave anyway. But yeah, the wraps will help us. So we just stand still and apply the wraps. Usually, probably about 3 is all you need, but I always like to have like 5 or 6 wraps. Excellent. Hello, TLH. Hello. Funny Cut live stream. Thank you so much. Welcome, friendo. So, yes, between Fingerfang Rock is where Rock Nose is, isn't it? Rock Slide. So let's go the other way. Do-do-do. Da-da-da. I always forget which, like, of the paths that he's at the end of. And then I get a huge jump scare because he terrifies me. Now, because we're doing a full playthrough here, I'm going to try, on hard mode, to unfriend Rockslide for my sins. I guess we'll see if I can do that. I have done it a bunch of different times. I've done it solo. I've done it solo with no armor, I think. Because we did I do it with no armor? Maybe, no, I think maybe I had armor. I was wearing, like, Godbreaker armor. I don't know if we did no armor on that one. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do it on Barbaric difficulty, which will be interesting. See, these guys have different... They look different. You get different loot from them. I don't really want to fight you right now. So the nice thing about living by this bit over here is we can go to the werewolf over here, which I'm going to run past in a second, and we can buy a potion of midnight and teleport to Sep and Rue with that. So we've got like a really quick way to get to Sep from around here. I'm leaving. I don't want to fight you. Thank you very much. They're very persistent, unfortunately. The concussion does nothing at all on scorpions, just to be clear, by the way. But it does amuse me that they are taking concussive damage. There you go. So that's the oasis we're going to go live at, which I built there on my first stream playthrough. And I just love it so much. I love all the sounds and everything. It's wonderful. If you want the same kind of effect, you can live near Sep and Rue over here, and then you have the same kind of like lovely sounds and stuff with the insects making noises and whatnot. So this guy, if you speak to him, you can learn Midnight Alchemist, and you can buy a
nothing to fear of me, human.
Thank you, sir. Shush.
I am simply lonely as I await my
You can
return to the
buy a
misty
potion of
lands.
midnight from him,
I would like
drink
to
it,
know.
and it'll teleport you into the Midnight Grove dungeon. And there's a pool at your feet immediately. If you click on that, it'll just take you to where the lone fisherman spawns in Sep and Rue. Well, I guess we'll check out the Neeb's Easter egg while we're here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey!
Oh, an axe. I need an axe. Hi.
Hey, get out of here!
What are you doing in there?
We're on the other side of the door. We're kind of in a pickle.
Unlucky.
Need your help.
No.
Think there's some levers out there?
No.
Good chance one of them will open the door and we'll be. Could you pull a lever, please?
I don't see any levers.
Please, pick a lever.
No. This.
No,
Go on then. We'll just pull all of them. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. You're welcome. Bye. Let's go. I think we did a great job there. We did a bit of care in the community. Oh, an event. Oh, shining poops. So I don't know what it is about single player worlds. Oh god, this is seriously bad. We've just triggered an event. Hopefully it doesn't affect us at the oasis, otherwise I might just run away. But it's going to be really tough. First thing we need to do is put down a bedroll, so that if we die, we respawn here. Let's do it there. Oh my god. So enemies should fall down from there and try to attack us, but they don't seem to be so far. Please don't fall here. Oh my goodness, people. So this is where we're going to live. This is a gorgeous oasis. It does have a very scary boss by it. There's a rhino boss over there that's super scary. He does so much damage. Do we have any aloe around here? Get my little torch out. Do I have any aloe? Got yellow lotus. Is there a bit of aloe around here? I don't want to fight you, mister. But there is the Den NPC camp. Oh, the event has gone. Maybe because I left the area. But yeah, the Den over there is a really good NPC camp. We can get a camel from in there. There's chests we can loot. We can buy pets, like rock-nosed pets, as well. What else? We do have obviously a boss we can fight. Yes, it's a good location. It's not far from the unnamed city, which is just over there. And we also have a trainer for Mitra over here, which we'll go learn. Spaghetti monster trying to touch us with his newly appendages. Palmer come knocking, yeah. Tentacles, yeah. Something new every time I should assume. Ah, nice to hear that, Charles. And in front of 4 levers. What levers? No levers up. So we helped, yeah, I'm helping. That's it. I'm just a very helpful person. Is that the bug event? It's the same event, I think, that you get at Sepamaru. I don't know what it is, so I don't have any kind of settings. I'm just doing barbaric difficulty. I wonder, actually, if you do single player on barbaric difficulty, if there's always events. I wonder, you know. Hello, Tony. Oh, thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Must be the US time change. I never catch a live stream with Anna. Best Friday ever. Oh, bless you. That's so sweet. Yeah, I'm actually streaming a bit later today, but this is a new series. We're going to do a full playthrough. And you've seen that event on Sipta before. It is from Sipta, but they added a bunch of, like, I think it's encounters. They changed the names to encounters. Sometimes they run and sometimes they don't run. Let's go learn a food recipe. The top of here. Do 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 da da do 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 do. We go. Specialist cooking 7. I always forget what all these different recipes give us, honestly. The only things I really care about are salted exquisite meats, I guess. Oh, jump scare. There's also a book down here. Is this an emote? Score emote, yeah. Okay. Can I repair you? I need a bit of wood to repair it. So we're going to learn Acolyte of Mitra by speaking to Muriella here.
Blessings of Mitra upon you, pilgrim. Are you come to this land to seek atonement for the sins of your past life?
I'm here to kill stuff and generally be a turd wallet. This is the way. Thank you. Appreciate you. Stop talking out. Brilliant. The ghosts will show you where to go and what to do and all that palaver. Pretty handy. Yeah, don't trigger the rhino. So yeah, I don't know which build set we're going to use. I think we might do like a really nice kind of Argosian or Aquilonian in the water, like bath situation, like swimming pool, something kind of cozy, maybe like a big round building or maybe like a big tall like square situation or something. Because I really love living here. If I triggered you, I don't think I have. Have I triggered you? Definitely not. So yeah, like here I think is where we're going. Oh, there is aloe here, so we can use our sickle to harvest the aloe. I'm going to try not to attract that rhinoceros. There you go. Forget about me, sir. There's even a bit of coal here, which is kind of cool. We can harvest. Beautiful. So, shall we just put down a bit of a foundation situation? I'll put it off to the side, and because I don't want it to interfere too much with building here. We can't make tier 3 structures yet, because we need steel, reinforced steel situations. We need hardened bricks, and whatnot. We're not quite there yet. So we'll do something little to the side. Migo, yeah. Those alien bugs from Sipta, that's it. Good while since they entered the Exiled Lands. Yeah, so I'd like to know if anybody has experienced the encounters on the map recently. And were you in single play? Were you on a server? That kind of thing. Because when we did the Barbaric permadeath run, everywhere I went where there could have been an encounter, they freaking spawned in, and it freaked me out. So now we're going to open our supply materials. We got 500 stone, and did we get 500 wood from it as well, I think. So this is why it's a good idea to do the journey, this one, the first one, Survivor, for these materials and to not open them up. Okay, so building pieces. So we could do sandstone, or we could do flotsam. This is really nice. This is from the Sipta DLC, and it actually gives you a tier 1 build set. Let's just do a little starter shack. Foundations use more materials than like floor pieces. You can do like pillars and do floor pieces on those if you want to. You can build in the water. We're going to do that. Let me do a little stair situation. What else? What else? What else? Let me do some boxes before I do anything else. Do. So I've already used that. Oh, I did get an axe, didn't I? So let me drop this stone axe. There it is. Yeah, good idea to do boxes first, then we can move at full speed. Barbaric's been running got events often, not always. We're always getting one at Stargazers when they're to get wood. Throw but no jailer with the event. Yeah. Yes. I forget what that one's called. Witch, is it witch something, that one? I forget. Lots of them cost more wood but less stone. Yes, it is. Yep. That's true. Sandstone uses more stone. I feel like it should just use all the same materials. If you have to pay for something, I think that it should cost exactly the same materials as something that exists in the game. So it doesn't give you any advantage whatsoever. Personal kind of feelings on that. Let's get the one that goes all dark at the mounds at the camp you find Vitality. Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. I forget what that one's called. You get the Zamorian Thief Armor as a reward for that, don't you? Pieces of that. It's not super cool, like, but I hate the fact that it goes pitch black when you get the event. So storage. Now, we didn't do the reinforced box journey, did we? How easy is that going to be? Maybe we do this? I think we should, because I think it's useful to show it. So let's unlock Torchbearer, which gives us the ability to make torches and stick them on the walls. And also the standing torches, which are kind of essential. Okay. So can I... We're going to track it from here. Use a light source. I have a light source here. Okay. Actually, let me put my bedroll down. There we go. Previous bedroll destroyed. What else have we got to do? I could have this on the screen, but I just can't be bothered. Unlock furniture maker knowledge, which gives us the artisan bench. Place an artisan bench. Crafting stations. Carpentry. So we can choose any one of these. If you don't have all these, don't worry. It's because I have DLCs which give you different appearances of crafting benches. But these days, I think they all do exactly the same thing. You just need one of these and then you can do all your DLCs. I might do Argosian because it's cheerful. Because I think we're going to do like a white build here. Okay. What next? Craft a table. So we should do that in here. To do this one, I need shaped wood for it, which I need a carpenter's bench. Can I use a DLC to make a table? Maybe not. I learn more tables. I think there are cheaper ones you can make with DLCs. I guess we'll do table maker. What's the cheapest I can make? Rock slab is not a table. I guess we need shaped wood. Now you can loot shaped wood from the den over there. I guess we're just going to place a carpentry thing. So we need to learn carpentry in our feats. So carpenter's bench. There we go. I need some more wood. Let's get some more wood. We may as well do this because the boxes are just so much better. I could just place a crappy box, couldn't I? And then I'd move at full speed. Are we building a barn again? Shut up, Kalendos. Yes, we're building a barn. Like a Greek / Roman style barn in the water with like white building pieces. But yes, it will be definitely a barn. I'll put a label that says barn on the outside. Definitely. Easiest I generally make. Not sure what it is. Barrel. Is the barrel a table and chair? Mm-hmm. My favourite place to build is by the den. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? I forget you guys have had your clocks change, and we haven't had ours change yet. I think our fallback is before you guys in the States, but your spring forward is before us. So what am I making? I'm making a carpentry bench. Just gonna plop this in the corner. There we go. So I just need to make some shaped wood. I don't want to make all of that. So I can split it. Get some crafting. Okay. So what else do I need? Craft a table. So I'll get a bit of this incredibly slowly because I have crafting speed on default now. Speaking of chopping down trees, last week I cut down a tree by simply looking at it. Nobody believes me, but I saw it with my own eyes. To the corner, please, Misanthrope. Thank you very much. That's a terrible joke. Oh, there's one table that was regular. I feel like there is one that's regular wood, Charles. I feel like I always look for that, but I couldn't see it just then, and my brain is tired, and I just couldn't be bothered to look. I think we need like 4, don't we? So, which table shall we make? A small table? Let's just do a little table. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. So it should be when we take the item out of here that we complete the journey step. And the only reason I'm not placing a box right now... Oh, actually, I forgot about this. You can actually put stuff in your benches. So yeah, they actually are the best storage in a game, really, aren't they? Arguably. Okay, so now we have a table. We can plop that here. Marvellous. And then have I done everything? Craft a chair. Chair. Have I learned any chairs? Not really. I don't normally bother with this, but the reinforced boxes are worth doing, honestly. Chair. So I could make a DLC chair, couldn't I? If I wanted to. Oh, Chairmaker. Chairmaker is level 17. So I could make a DLC one, though. Oh, this is probably why I couldn't see it before. So I just want something that's easy to make. Let's do this little Argosian chair, because it's in keeping with what we're going to build here. I do really love decorating, like, the build, so I'm going to put loads of chairs and stuff around. There we go, homesteader complete, which means we've now learned the reinforced wooden box recipe. So now I should see that here. There you go, reinforced box. Let's get a little bit more wood. That was why she passed up the barrel ones. Cheapest box is the artisan table. It is definitely, isn't it? Yeah, it's got decent storage, hasn't it? Yeah, we get cochineal from these cactuses. You can use that to make red dye. You sent me to the corner a bit back and said no cookies. Then I got a notification to accept or reject all cookies. I still don't know what to do. Oh, dear me, people. Dear me. So I use my artisan tables extra storage. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a good idea to make all the artisan tables if you have all the DLCs, and then you just have all that storage. Oh, more coal around here. And a bit of iron as well. Very nice indeed. I feel kind of nostalgic living here. I do have... if you go to like the beginning of my Conan from the beginning or something playlist, which is on my YouTube channel, you can see the building that I had here when Conan 3.0 came out, which is just like the beginning of me streaming this game. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to make a reinforced box. There you go. Incredibly focused all times. There we go. Reinforced box. So, there you go. Loads more storage space. And now I have this, I don't need it anyway, really. I do have craft room containers with Unlock Plus. I can put these valuables in here. I'm probably going to place this tent. So let's get like some basics done. Let me put my little fire down. I think what we'll do actually is we'll make a bigger fire. What is it under? It's under like bonfire, isn't it? I'm kind of torn between level 16 we've got. What is it called? Improved campfire. I'm torn between crafting stuff to show what you can craft at what times and just showing you the loot. I do feel like I show the loot more often than anything else. But it's so easy to just loot stuff these days. I need more wood and more stone. But can I... crafting stations and this. And then if I do... I don't have it bound currently. No, I don't know why. Unlock Plus is supposed to show here as well, isn't it? As well as Better Thralls. Maybe they're not working anymore. Right, let me get a bit of stone. So I might need a new mod, I guess, if they're not working. Now this guy's a pain in the butt. He will poison us. I kind of want to use my hammer. Oh, if you've forgotten about me, I'm all about that life. Oh, he's healing up because he's running away. Go on, do the music. He's derped out, but he's healing. Excellent. Well, he's a good source of demon blood anyway, which is cool. And I've forgotten what I was going to do. Can I plop this down? What are you too far away from? We almost need like an extended camera situation for these, don't we? So I should mention, I didn't talk about things like decay and stuff like that. But if you're going to be placing placeables on your map, consider putting them on foundations first. And it's a good idea before you put anything down. Oh, we're just getting wood. Let me just get the repair hammer to show this. But make sure you check with a repair hammer how long it's going to be before something decays. In single player, you can have, generally speaking, decay is off by default. But on servers, items that you place in the world, buildings and things like that will have a decay timer. The maximum amount of time on official servers is usually 10 days. They do double it up for holidays, things like that, usually. In the summer, sometimes, Christmas, that kind of thing. But you need to kind of know how long something's going to be before something disappears. Because if you log into a server and you're like, where's my stuff? Somebody's destroyed it. It wasn't destroyed by a player. Probably it decayed. So I'll show you if you're new to the game. So this is a repair hammer. This is not the building hammer. You can use this to repair your stuff. So if this took damage from an enemy or something, it would show that it was damaged. I haven't damaged it at all here, but you can see the stability of it, stability loss, and you see, oh, decay. Why has it got a decay time? Okay, so I need to go into my settings and turn off decay, I guess. That's interesting. Why do I have a decay time in single player? Well, there you go, perfect explanation. So if I show you this. So individual placeables that you haven't really invested a lot into, generally speaking, will decay a lot quicker than... So this is 35 because it's close enough. Let me place something small. I don't know why I've got a decay here. If I leave this area, like outside my land claim, ideally, just so it doesn't get confused. This little thing, or torches and stuff. There you go, an hour and a half. So in an hour and a half, this will turn from a decay state of it to abandoned, and then next time, like in about a day, usually it'll stay about a day in an abandoned state. Next time somebody runs up into the area, this will go poof, and any of the ingredients, any of the kind of loot inside it will just be in a bag, and people can loot that as well. It's a bit of a mini game on servers, really, to kind of loot bases and stuff like that. Generally speaking, if you want things to kind of keep a good decay time, you want to connect them to your base. That is actually currently connected to this, just because it's nearby, but it might lose that connection. So if you put it on foundations, it will keep it longer. Or if it's extra close, it will keep it longer. I have decay on, yeah? Isn't that weird? List decay time 0 and so on. Yeah, I don't know why we've got decay on. It's because I'm using default settings, probably. I wish I could heal faster if I just zoned out and sat there for a bit. No bed or bedroll. I missed something. Ready to play single player if something destroyed my stuff while I was gone, I'd be so pissed. I mean, PvE, yes, you mean when it's decayed. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, my brain's stopping working now, friendos. I think we're going to leave it here for today. I'm going to go get some food. And we're going to continue this series. This is a barbaric difficulty full playthrough. So I want to do all the things. I want to see if I can defeat all the bosses, all the world bosses, all the dungeons and all that stuff. Unnamed City, Red Mother's going to be really interesting on barbaric difficulty, and like Sobek and stuff. Sobek and whatever else the cave is called. Yeah, my brain needs calories right now. The sugar has gone and I need some calories for my brain. So there you go. We're going to leave it here for today. Thank you all so much for the support on the stream. Oh yeah, giveaway. Thank you, Cullen, just for the reminder. Exclamation mark ticket if you haven't entered the giveaway. It's only 1 ticket per player. And I will draw the winner, and then I will make sure whispers are open on Twitch. I will whisper the winner the DLC of their choice. So if you do win, please type in the chat which DLC you want, and I'll make sure I have it. I think I have all of them. There you go. So I'm going to do a countdown. I haven't done one of these for ages. I'm going to do a countdown, and then we'll close the giveaway. So I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Okay, let's draw a winner. Our winner is Panuli. PANOULISGLX. Congratulations to you. Which DLC would you like if you're here? Do I have a thingy? Wait. Congratulations, Panuli. Panulis, probably it's Greek, right? If you're not here, I will whisper you. If I can't get hold of you within a couple of days, I will just reassign the key to another giveaway. So there you go. Thank you so much for entering the giveaway. I will be probably doing some more giveaways on the next stream as well. I will be back I might do a stream tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be Conan. I might do a short stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be back on Monday. So there you go. Thank you all so much for the support on the stream. It's been so fun being back in Conan Exiles. I have a huge amount of Conan content on my YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do so. My mods just posted it in the chat. Thank you for that, mods. Yeah, and I will see you soon. Thank you all so much. Join the Discord. Or if you want to join one of our Conan servers, we have a Sipta server and an Exiled Land server. There's no paywall whatsoever. Join the Discord, go to the Conan channel, look at the pinned messages. You'll find joining instructions. But it's modded kind of quality of life only, just like my game. And that's it. All right, I'm leaving now. That's it. See you, friendos. Bye-bye.